Warning. Total Fiasco is a show for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. You have been warned.
Hi!
I love that. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Oh gosh, we're live. Let me see if I can hear everybody.
Can we hear us?
Oh,
I don't know.
I think so. Checking it out on my hi-fi.
Hey.
Okay. I finally heard Christina. So,
Delay.
welcome to Total Fiasco.
Yeah.
Tonight. Oh shit.
Still
wait.
day.
Before anything else, I want to remind you that there is, in fact, a mature content warning.
Oh my god, yes. Please.
So don't watch this with your children and be like, oh no, they said fucking bad words. And by the way, if you're saying they said fucking bad words around your kids, you're already a bad influence. So don't blame us.
I don't know about that.
The main point is,
Fuck.
Fiasco's a game for adults.
Yes.
The F word is repeatedly written into the playbooks.
Yeah, that's right.
Most of the sexuations have something to do with sex.
The sexuations.
The sexuations. Sex, drugs, violence, and tonight rock and roll. Because we are playing the Touring Rock Band edition.
Excited for this.
I am a golden god. It's all about the music, man. It's about becoming famous. It's about the chicks, the drugs, the fans. It's about burning bright and dying young, leaving behind a legend. Or maybe it's about paying for the hotel room once the stupid legend has left the building.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Not for me.
Touring Rock Band is an over-the-top collection of iconic rock and roll glories and unwholesome lunacy. Mature content warning. It's about golden gods rising to fame and falling back into addiction, stupidity, and squalid failure. Movie night. Almost Famous. Ladies and gentlemen, the family Fabulous Stains. Paunch. And it's not listed on here, but this is Spinal Tap. Like, let's be real. Credits. It was written by Jason Morningstar. The cover art was also by Jason Morningstar. It was edited by Steve Sedgey. This was Playlist of the Month. January.
Ooh, really?
2010.
Oh. That's 2019.
That was the beginning.
Make it impossible to read. Camera goes out of focus as you try to put it up there like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
So welcome everybody to a darkly comic game about flawed people with powerful ambitions and poor impulse control. Remember, we're gonna fail, but it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fail hard.
No one wins in this game.
No.
Not even people playing it.
Really, nobody. The only people that win is you, the audience. Huh?
Debatable.
You're gonna have a funky good time. I believe in that because, the episode before this was a little bit, and the episode
dark.
before that was really depressing. So we're gonna have fun with this.
How do you like it all the really weird ones?
That one was real. I was here for that really depressing one. It was.
Who wants the pen, by the way?
I do.
Right now. Okay.
It
awesome.
was.
I like playing with pens.
Yeah. Then I was also here for that Halloween special.
Yeah.
That was a good one. What are you talking about?
That was the best one, actually.
That was the most. I started playing and I regretted one of my choices immediately. I love the game. Great game. Go watch it.
I mean, Ulfgar, you are winning. Trust me.
Yeah. Troll me, eat your heart out.
Hi, Ulfgar.
Before we begin, normally in tabletop shows, we talk about our sponsors. However, this is Time to Tabletop After Dark with a mature content warning. And quite honestly, we don't know if the sponsors are offended by this show. So the channel has sponsors, but they might not want to be associated.
Watch our week week shows, and you'll see our sponsors then. But tonight, they don't know we exist at the moment.
However, we did.
They would prefer we didn't.
Yeah. However, there has been a new follower today.
Oh.
That's Smunchy Games.
Smunchy Games, great name.
Yay!
Or it's S Munchy Games. I don't know, but I'm saying.
No, it's Smunchy.
I'm saying
it's
Smunchy.
officially Smunchy.
So,
Sorry.
Munchies.
Smunchy Games. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood. At any rate, which maybe is good for this. Normally in Fiasco, the person from the smallest town goes first. However, I decided, since this is about live rock and roll experiences, whoever most recently saw a live show with music in it would go first, and that's Patrick. He watched a musical this month.
Yeah, I back in early January, I saw Come From Away. Great musical. Not supporting this show.
Right, they probably would be horrified.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
I went to my niece's orchestra concert in December.
And I went to Lalou's on Halloween. So, I haven't watched a lot of rock in November and December. I had a really busy schedule.
I did too.
So happens.
I can't believe I was able to go to my niece's concert.
That's awesome.
But I am going to the Bikini Kill reunion show in April. So I'm pretty excited.
Sounds like an
that.
awesome band.
Yeah, they were like OG Riot Girls. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is establish relationships, and we establish relationships by rolling these dice. Whee! Let's sort the dice. Sorting things is fun.
Jeez.
5s.
Oh my god, there's a lot of 5s.
2s.
Couple 2s. It's a 4, 6, and oh my god.
Okay, so we have 1 1, 4 2s, no 3s. So
rip.
fuck that shit.
Know the grind.
Mature audience.
I'm glad because some of the 3s in there are not great ones.
Okay, we've got 5 5s. I really, really would have liked it if we had 3 6s, but we don't.
Yeah.
But we have 5 5s.
Close enough.
Yeah. So okay, let's get this show on the road. So you get to pick a relationship first. The relationship can either be between you two, between me and Christina, or between us.
Okay.
And you've got your options of family, good friends, not the grind, parasites, trouble, and bad friends.
Cool.
If you pick bad friends or parasites, that is it for either 4 or 6, and also 1 family.
So many of the ones are so good.
Hey,
I know what I do. So it's been a while since I played this. So I'm sorry. So I pick 2 dice, right?
You pick only one right now.
Okay, only 1 right now.
And
So you pick the bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna pick trouble between me and Christina.
Okay. So write trouble onto that and take that die. And yeah. There you go.
I think I spelled it right.
I hope so.
They
looks
can't
good.
see it.
Okay. You get to define one now.
We're parasites.
Okay.
I'm gonna be really mad if there's a 4 later on that I really want now.
I know.
That's life. Okay, and I defined the last relationship. Let's see. There are a lot of 2s. Yeah, we'll be good friends.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, let's.
Hey.
Oh, friend. Oh, touring friend. Oh, friend. Good friend.
Good friend.
Mine?
Mine.
Mine?
Mine.
Mine?
Mine.
Mine?
Good
Oh,
friends.
tour bus friend. Oh,
Yay.
friend. Oh, yay. Friend.
I don't know what voices we're doing, but I'm digging it.
Friend.
Why do I feel like a My Little Pony right now?
Friend.
That'd be a really funny one for a concept for Fiasco, though.
Yeah.
So now,
Now you define further. the
Either
relationship.
trouble, good friends, or parasite.
this is so good. I'm.
So, tell us which
killing
one you
myself.
want, and I will read what your options are.
I think I'm gonna go with trouble.
Okay, trouble. The options that are remaining are undercover cop / tour personnel, protective parent / tour personnel who violently hate each other, and former member of the band / tour personnel.
Underage fan and...
Yeah, I'm glad that one didn't get in there, because that's going to go a real dark place that I'm not okay with.
You know what? It's not even an option. That's why I didn't read it.
Yep.
So
that one's going to be a flag on the table.
Right. What kind of... Oh, yeah.
Not for us.
Let's bring out the X card.
That would have been...
Oh, yeah. We need the X card.
We need the X card.
The what card?
The X card.
The X card.
X card.
If anybody goes into a place that
we don't want to go,
one of us is not comfortable with, we just have to hold up the X card, and that line of play is
gone.
Finished.
Yeah. Don't need to explain it. You just hold it up. And if the person goes like, wait, why? Then you get to slap them.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Works for me.
I think I want to...
X card friend.
The problem is I really like the ones we have on the table for all of them.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to steal it because I really want to do the undercover cop and tour personnel.
Okay, so go ahead and add that onto that card. So one of you's a pig.
If there had been another one available, it would be really fun to have one of us as a dealer and then the other one as a drug fiend, and then have the drug fiend, me be the drug fiend and the undercover cop.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious, but it is not an option.
Nope. We are down to 2, 5, and 6. So many 5s.
All right, let's see. For Parasites, Sidekicks of the Great One.
Are you definitely doing Parasites?
No, not necessarily. Local celebrity, tour personnel, musicians, teenager. And then we have good friends.
Friends.
Best friends since yesterday.
Oh, best
It'd be great for the drug dealer one too.
Creative challengers. And friends with benefits. I'm going with the good friends.
Okay. What are you
You
doing?
are best friends since yesterday.
I was worried about you were like giggling because of friends with benefits. And
Yeah,
I
like-
was actually kind of giggling about that one, but that one's pretty funny. But
yesterday friends. Friend.
We bonded over something. We'll figure it out.
Friend.
chocolate ice cream.
But that's like our decision to make, man. You know, like we're
I like the chocolate ice cream idea though.
Edibles.
Chocolate ice cream, quote unquote.
Edibles.
Yeah.
All right.
Edible ice cream.
Ice cream
You
is
know,
edible, but yeah.
They have.
Do you want to
They
put that two
have-
over with this card?
They have ice cream that's wine, an actual
Thank you.
alcoholic wine ice cream. I want it.
So by Parasites, the Parasites options are Sidekicks of the Great One, local celebrity / tour personnel, and musicians teenager / tour personnel. I'm going to go Sidekicks of the Great One.
What does that mean?
The Great One.
I know. But who is the great one?
The Great One.
I feel like the Great One's a figure like Eddie Van Halen or Slash.
The Great One.
I can believe Slash.
Man, you don't want to diss Eddie Van Halen to anybody
I'm
over the
joking.
age of 40
I was
because
joking.
they take that shit real serious. I don't, but you know, a lot of people.
It's like being the psychics of Ariana Grande.
Aww.
Do we have the right number of dice still? One of my dice went away. I don't know.
It's on
No,
the
it's
side.
right here.
Oh, okay.
It's on the other side of my horchata. Oh, look. To get fucked is off the table.
Oh, dang.
Wait, where so you had to get fucked up?
Okay, so next up,
I'm glad we're avoiding that one again.
okay, so we are done with relationships. Hand me your relationship stuff because we're done with it. No more.
No more relationships?
No more relationships to define.
But I like my relationships.
Yeah, too bad. Toughen up, Buttercup. So next, we're going to decide on needs, objects, and locations. The needs that remain are one option of to get wasted. We only have 1, 2 left on the table. We have to get wasted. We have
To get respect.
to get respect and to get out. Seriously, don't waste a 6 on to get out.
Yeah.
I will hurt you. Locations that are available are the Arena, Los Angeles, and Chadwick, Idaho.
Oh my god.
I like number 3, even though we never had a 3. Wherever the hell we are today.
Objects are rockin', dude, no way. Oh, the dude, no way ones are pretty great. And fucking weak. We have a lot of 5s, so I'm looking at like which thing the 5s are good on. We definitely have an extra die out. No, we don't.
No, we don't. We have 6.
I'm very confused. Okay, I'm just looking at what has good 5s.
We're
Like
role
what,
players. We don't do math.
right?
I do math.
To get respect is pretty good.
I math pretty well, actually.
I math all right.
I like dude, no way.
Is dude no way a number 5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, well, you get to pick a need, a location, or an object. You get to decide. Pick, friend, pick.
I'm looking at 5, 6. I'm just like, that's gonna be an interesting one if we went that way. But no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I think our need, and if it was, not really, if everybody's good with it, I think our need is to get wasted.
Okay, so that's the last 2. So,
Who is that going between?
who is that going between? It's either between you and me, you and
Ooh.
her, or us.
I think that's between, the parasites.
The parasites need to get wasted. Alright. Far out, man.
Okay, we need to get wasted. Okay, so you get to decide an object or location.
Alright, let's see.
And who it goes between. I didn't specify that before, so.
I think I'm gonna go with... What was that one? Objects.
Dude, no way.
Yep, I'm going number 5 with dude. No way.
Okay. That means I am picking a location. I'd have the option between 5 and 6. Woo! We're going with Los Angeles. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah.
We're not doing
yes,
Chadwick.
Ohio,
you.
Idaho.
I would rather we were someplace that's like rockin' more.
So is that between us then?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is another 5. And that's going between you guys, but I mean, I feel like if
It's kind of just general.
I feel like it's kind of just general. Okay, and now you get to define the specifics. So the needs that you have, all these great options are between with a friendly drug dealer and to handle the pressure of a TV interview. Ooh, that one's good. Locations in Los Angeles are Wilshire Community Police Station or Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Much respect, Cedars-Sinai. Thanks for helping me out on that suicide watch when I was 25. And TMI? Whatever.
Dude, no way.
Dude, no way. Pitbull kennel with a wonky lock. Do I need to read beyond that one?
Yes, read number 6.
Because we might end up getting
Advanced copy of a scathing expose on the band.
They're both pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, to get wasted has to handle the pressure of a TV interview, which is kind of great.
Yeah.
You get to pick first. Now I should note that I'm the wild card, which means whatever's left, I get to pick out of the full 6.
Okay. Out of the full 6. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Which is maybe another thing to look at. So the full to get wasted options are because your promoter told you to get in the papers as a cry for help with some cool local teenagers just to make it through, and then the 2 we already read. Dude No Way's full ones are somewhere. Somebody's heroin works. District attorney's misplaced notes. Threatening email message. Unfortunate X-ray.
I have one of those.
And the Los Angeles full options are laundry room at the LA Airport Hilton, American Music Awards ceremony, powered wheelchair showroom in Ventura, crack house in East LA, and then the two we already mentioned.
I think I'm gonna do define get wasted because I really want to use that
The six.
6 to handle the pressure of a TV interview.
Okay. I mean, we are sidekicks of the Great One.
Yeah.
The Great One's too busy practicing, so we get sent out to do this kind of crap.
So for severely limiting the options for your turn.
Yeah, so what do you want to put a 5 on?
Trying to decide if I want to do the
The
police
Pitbull
station
kennel.
or the Pitbull kennel.
I think you should do the Pitbull kennel because I like the idea of having all the LA options open.
Yeah, those are all weird.
Whereas the Pitbull kennel's a really good one for Dude No Way. To handle the... Wow, I cannot write.
Somebody's heroin works? Now is it the place where they make heroin or just the fact that the heroin works?
It's the name of the needle and the spoon.
Oh.
And whatever, the tourniquet. Basically, every part of the heroin that isn't the heroin
It's called
is
the works. Interesting, okay. Didn't know that.
Thanks, knowledge of Iggy Pop.
Great deflect.
I've seen Train Spotting a lot.
Yeah.
And
I
don't-
learned a lot in forensics class.
And I do a lot of heroin. It took me a long time to write, I'm sorry. It's a lot of work.
It really is. It really is. You can just done pressure of a TV interview.
Yeah. Okay. Which leaves just location.
It's up to you, wild card.
So, I'm the wild card. Wild card! Yeah! I like American Music Awards ceremony, personally.
Yeah.
That has a great deal of appeal to me. That's a very public venue to get stupid.
So one of us is an undercover cop
And
at
one
the
of
music awards.
And one of them is tour personnel. I think I've got a good idea of which of the two of you is the undercover cop.
No, the Duke of Cuckington is not an undercover cop.
And we've been good friends since yesterday.
We've known each other for so long.
Yeah, like 20 hours.
You're all like, boy, this rock band sure is some good stuff.
You got any good shit on ya?
I would sure like to do some drugs now, please.
I'm down for this, actually. I'm down for that. I'm
All
down
right,
to clown on that character.
Let's put all the dice back in the center.
You persuaded me.
So I think we know who's the undercover cop and who's the tour personnel. It's just how it's played out because it's like, okay, I've only known you since yesterday, and there's another undercover cop on the table.
Yeah, what the fuck? What about the Pitbull kennel?
I feel like the Pitbull kennel in LA with an undercover cop is self-explanatory. Maybe
Granted.
not. I don't know.
Granted.
So, unless somebody wants to keep paper for notes, you can... Do you like to keep your playmat? You don't have to, but you can. She likes to.
I like my playmat.
Me. Draw it with your crayons.
Mine.
So these need to be in the center so that
That's right,
people
yeah.
can determine the outcomes. We can't just
Aw.
keep playing with them all the time.
Only playing with dice.
I know. Once you actually get some, you can start playing with them. So, the last part... Oh, I don't want to unfollow Time to Tabletop. Hey, Twitch, your interface sometimes makes me nearly unfollow things that I don't mean to unfollow just by banging my elbow against it. Just letting you know.
It could also be the phone's fault.
Okay, so in further definition of the characters, who's more of a sidekick than anybody else in the band? The bass player.
Oh my god, yes.
For Mina Von Anthrax is the bass player. Do you have any opinions on this band name? look like you're thinking of something.
I am not quite sure.
I have an idea, but the problem is it's already a real band name.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't go with real band
Nope.
names.
I mean, it's also a name that a real thing that happened in World War II called Unit 731.
And we probably don't want to go with actual band names.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That was part of the reason why I'm kind of quiet right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. So ask the cop.
Right.
I'm not a cop. You a cop?
That's what the cops always say.
You know, I have to legally say that
feel like
I'm a
it should
cop,
be-
otherwise it's legal entrapment.
I feel like it should be something like filthy.
I do too. That's what I'm trying to like think of.
The name that's coming to my mind right now is Purple Worm. But worm spelled with a U.
And see, I was thinking purple something, but it wasn't.
What were you thinking?
I have no idea. I was just like, how do I get like a color in there? Like some kind of gross, like adjective, like runny.
Runny Purple Worm?
It's a pretty long name.
RPW.
The band's like Stone Temple Pilots.
No one calls them my Stone Temple Pilots, though.
Right. Well, yeah, because they were STP.
STD. I mean P. Hey, Ricky.
Okay, so we are from RPW. So Vermina von Anthrax, bass player of RPW, has a really bad addiction. Probably. Yeah, always having to go out and do the interviews because, like, the great one can't be bothered.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and so like they're like, oh, why don't we have the girls do the fucking interviews? Well, I don't know. Your character's named Jaden. You might be male.
I'm a girl. I'm a female.
They're like, oh, let's have the girls go out and do an interview because it's like, you know, a girl playing an instrument is like a talking dog, and, you know, whatever.
Sex sells.
Right. Yeah. They always have us do interviews in like chainmail bikinis. It's fucking awkward.
That's why I started wearing the wraps.
Well, I mean, it's better, like, now that we're in LA. Like, you know, we had to do that in, like, St. Paul one time. That was awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah.
With a capital K.
Yeah. Do you want to be the drummer? Or we just the rhythm section?
I could do a drummer. Yeah. I could beat on shit.
But the drummers also get a lot of press, though.
Tail.
That too.
Yeah. Doing all those interviews in Drum World magazine, it's like you and Neil Peart.
It's like Travis Barker.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this name, I think.
Whatever, you know, like, yeah. I mean, sure. You know, like Paul McCartney played bass, right?
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah, man, he did.
I only know him as the only remaining Beatle.
Ringo Starr's still alive.
I don't count Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr is his own beast nowadays. Is he the one who does the Microsoft art?
I don't know what he does.
One of them does Microsoft art, and it's glorious.
Drummers hit all the skins.
I love you, Olfgar.
Ah, good times. Hey, and viewers at home, if you want to make suggestions for what we should be doing, we might pay attention and respond, or we might just ignore you because we're bastards.
Two people have their chats open. Me, I'm just sitting there like, I don't care.
He doesn't care. I'm the facilitator. That's what it said. See, Fiasco has no DMs. It has a facilitator. So when it goes off the rails, I just sit here and go,
Yes, the facilitator doesn't actually do anything to keep control of the game.
I do absolutely nothing to help. I just sit here and play and act like an idiot. So, I described Vermina. Do you guys want to describe your characters, or do we feel pretty good about just defining the Duke of Cuckington as...
The Duke of Cuckington is the Duke of Cuckington.
Wait, it was Alistair...
Duke of it's Alistair Cuckley, the Duke of Cuckington.
Good old Alistair.
I've been reading so much on Alistair Crowley, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why.
It's good old Alistair Cuckley.
He's a cuckold.
Yeah.
Do you want to give a description of Alistair Cuckley?
He
He has a shirt that says "Not a cop."
is absolutely wearing. No. The shirt he's wearing underneath his kind of like denim jacket is it is a black T-shirt with a graphic of a pop band. He's wearing also jeans.
I have a feeling that Running Purple Worm is probably more rock.
Yeah, that
I'm thinking more metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is why I'm going with the pop
heavy.
the pop shirt.
Actually, you know what? I decided cocaine. Cocaine is her drug.
Cocaine's one
It's
hell of
an
a drug.
easier one to play out than heroin. Heroin is like, you just,
Yeah.
it's not really very exciting.
Speed.
Yeah, I feel like especially to like if you're doing a TV interview, like you're more likely to be doing speed. Like to really
Ball of energy.
Yeah.
Balls.
Do we feel like we've established these characters enough? Do we want to go into Act 1?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Sound like the present.
Let's do this shit.
Everybody, watch the titles change. Do, 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 do. Act 1. That's a song I just made up and certainly was not the girl from Ipanema.
Do you still have audio playing?
No.
I heard myself laughing.
I turned my audio down.
It's weird. I just hallucinated
I
that.
thought I was
Either
down.
way.
Anyway, in
Yeah,
Act
that's
1,
Weird.
you either choose to establish or resolve. That's pretty much how it works through the whole game. If you choose to establish, you are saying what's happening in the scene, who's involved. It has to center around your character. But you can determine who else is involved, where it takes place, why. Maybe it starts out in the police station with you being all like, I got this sting going down, ba-doop-ba-doo.
It's a very one-sided scene, though.
Right? But you can do it. Scenes
That's
don't
true.
have to go forever. They can be flashbacks. They can be flash forwards. I mean, you can begin it at the end like they did in Reservoir Dogs. Like, it's entirely up to you how you establish. Or you can choose to resolve, which is to say the other players establish and you decide whether or not it goes good or it goes bad. Depending on what you pick, it determines how the scene plays out. For instance, if you're given a bad outcome, you can't just end it with, and everything goes great. It has to go bad.
Yeah.
If it says it's a good outcome, you have to figure out why it went good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I want to resolve this first one.
Oh, he's resolving.
I want to resolve this.
Ooh. Alright, I get the feeling that we need to set up why he's an undercover cop.
Okay.
So, I'm thinking flashback to Captain's office.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can't really begin a movie with a flashback. It would just be the first scene.
Okay,
Yeah,
first
I
scene.
think we should hold out the flashback to a little bit later.
Okay, fine. Yes.
I think it'd make more sense, like, once my character's actually been introduced into the situation
Yeah.
as the best friend since
So
yesterday.
do we want to maybe start it out with something like a situation that we're currently in?
Yeah,
And then we'll do a flashback to you being a cop.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's a good second act flashback right there.
I think, and maybe I'm wrong about this, I say we begin it with the Great One face down in a puddle of his own vomit with a heroin needle sticking out of his arm. The Duke of Cuckington, Jaden Knight, and Vermina Von Anthrax are all there, and both Vermina Von Anthrax and Jaden Knight are high as fuck on coke. How's that sound?
I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm just
I'm in.
trying to think of how to play that one out.
Or you could be on heroin. Or any other drug in between. You could just be smoking weed.
I'll be smoking something
Alright.
that's not
Smoking
just a
crack.
cigarette.
I've got a flask on my hip full of water. They don't know that yet.
And somehow or other, Duke of Cuckington's there too.
Yeah, I'm the
So
best friend since yesterday.
Yeah, all the living people are at this table.
Yeah.
And there is a possibly dead Great One on the floor.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
Didn't he have like an interview or something going on today or something?
Yeah. There's an interview going on today.
Like he'd be conscious for it anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's gonna be notable if he's not there, right? Like, he's the one that they want to interview.
When does he ever show up to that shit?
But it's like gonna be on MTV, like on one of those teen pregnancy shows.
He's caused enough of them.
Right. It was supposed to be like a big reveal on it or some shit, I think. And the rest of us were just supposed to sit there and like look fucking shocked, I think. And now it's like the whole situation's just messed up, you know?
Should we like Weekend at Bernie's it or something?
I don't know. I don't even know how to tell if he is dead. Like, he could still be living. Like, I'm not a fucking
Isn't there like a way to
like I dropped out of medical
pulse or
school.
something? Like through his foot?
Does anyone know how to check for a pulse, Miss Medical Students? Former medical students, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, no, I'll check, but I mean, I'm fucking really
Hey, my watch does that shit.
Oh, your watch does, yeah, just put the watch on him and we'll figure out if
I
he's...
don't want to touch the vomit with my watch.
Don't put the watch in his vomit, just put it on his wrist. Okay.
His wrist is in the vomit.
Okay, whatever. I will check for a pulse. And she reaches down and he barfs on her hand.
Oh,
okay, so
I'm gonna be sick.
He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
That's okay. So we figured that one out.
We can sober him up and we can get him there.
There's going to be a lot of vomit in here, man, and I'd probably be vomiting too if I'd eaten anything in the past 2 days, which, quite frankly, I have not.
Oh, I'm just dry heaving over in the corner right now. Because I haven't had anything even to drink, so I'm...
How are you still alive?
Shit, we need to get him to, like, the hospital. Right? Like, that's something we've got to do. We've got to get him to the fucking hospital.
How's it gonna look if he goes to the hospital the day of both his interview as well as the American Music Awards ceremony?
Oh, shit.
Got that tonight as well, too.
Fucking AMAs. That's why we scheduled all this stuff.
Yeah,
so that
it was like great.
Yeah, so he could be
you
on.
told me about this yesterday.
Yeah, so he could be on 13 and pregnant, and then also at the AMAs.
Grab ice so we can throw it over him, shock him out of it, and then we need some breath mints.
Works? I don't remember that.
I don't know.
Maybe we should roll onto his side. Maybe.
Bathtub.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll onto his side.
Definitely get him on his side so he's not choking on his own vomit.
Yep.
And like put a book or something. I think near him or here she pushes over like an amp. That's on wheels. Walks the wheels down and then puts another amp on the other side of him.
We need
Okay, so we've got him in a sandwich now, so I don't think he's gonna die.
Well, that's good news. That's very good news.
Strap him and get him in the shower.
Look, I'm gonna get some ice, filled up with some water as well, and we'll splash him with a nice cold shock, wake him out of it, right? Okay. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do that. Grab the bucket and I leave the room.
A lot of how this is gonna go depends on how you choose to resolve this thing.
Oh. Ooh. I think this is gonna go. Let's go badly.
Okay.
It's your die.
Well, it's my die.
It's your die. You get to give it away later.
Oh, okay.
But right now it's your die.
It's been a while since I played, so yeah. I don't think this would be a very good outcome for this for this one, because he's currently dead to the world. Not literally dead, but dead to the world.
Well, with the black die, I think he's literally dead.
Do you want to go that far?
He's an NPC. Who cares?
That's true. Well, we don't know he's dead yet. Let's just put it that way. We think he's alive still.
We do think he's alive still.
Let's leave it at that.
So you go out to get the bucket of ice.
Or he goes out to get the bucket of ice, and because of the situation and him being undercover, he is legally obligated to call the ambulance.
Yeah.
That is true, you are. Okay, so an ambulance is showing up, I guess.
Yeah.
Do we want to end the scene with that, or do you want to...
I think we want to end the scene with me going out there, me pulling my phone out, and me dialing 911 and saying, give my... As soon as I'm at an earshot, give my badge number and say we have a medical emergency at whatever hotel we're at.
He thinks he's out of earshot.
Oh, with the fact
dun.
With the fact that shit just went badly.
Yeah.
End scene.
Okay. I'm down.
All right. Establish or resolve. Oh, you have to give away the die now.
Whew. Give it away to anybody, correct? Including myself?
You cannot give it to yourself.
It has to be Cat or me.
Okay. I think this is...
Okay.
Because you got the... With how it's all resolving, you're kind of in a bad spot.
I'm definitely going to establish.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna resolve.
Okay. You're resolving.
Yeah.
So while he's out doing that, we are trying to get the Great One into, like, the bath. Thinking that might sober him up. And we're also trying to make, like, one of us is trying to drag him into the bath and then realizes that they don't have enough strength because he's put on some pounds due to all the heavy drinking. So then we both kind of have to lift him up and get him in there and then prop him up on his side again. And then we start filling it up with, like just cold water, because we're pretty sure cold water helps in this situation.
Yeah, cold water helps. That's what they do on TV.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing some cold water.
Always cold water.
Okay, so you know what we have to do? We have to figure out what he took and give him the opposite of it.
He had heroin.
Okay, great. So we mainline some Coke.
I don't have Coke.
I've got so much Coke.
All right, let's get your Coke.
Okay, let's get the Coke.
Okay.
I think this is the best idea I might have ever had.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, okay. The 15-minute rock opera, based upon the works of David Foster Wallace, was the best idea I've ever had.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think in the background while you guys are having this discussion, you've left the bathtub on and it's steadily filling up.
Right.
And he's slowly sinking down into it.
It was the speed metal rock opera. Like, it contains everything from a rock opera, but it only goes for 15 minutes because it's fucking speed metal. Remember the drum beat on? It was like, brrr, like for 15 minutes. It was great. It was the best. And everybody else was like...
That's like everything.
Yeah, but this one was the one based upon the works of David Foster Wallace. It was considered...
Who the fuck is that?
He wrote Infinite Jest. I'd let you borrow it. It's only like 1,000 pages with 500 pages of footnotes. It's super easy to read.
Were there any pictures?
No.
Then why would I ever borrow that shit?
There was an intense description of a tennis academy, which was fucking balls.
What
I've
the
got the
hell
icy
would
eyes.
I be doing with something
He's
like
in the
that?
bathtub.
We put him with cold water.
Did you leave the water
What
on?
the hell?
Yeah,
Of
so I
course.
fills up.
Sprinting to the bathroom.
We're gonna have nothing but good results at the end of this.
I know, it's gonna be hilarious. It's all gonna turn out really well. And I've gotten in, and I'm sure you guys are having a discussion. I'm trying to pull him out.
Yeah. Which you're getting
Seriously,
no purchase
what-
because
This is what
water is all over the floor.
Why the hell would I ever borrow something like that? And why would you even think of giving me something like
Because
that?
it's like the best book ever written. Like, tons of critics agree.
Dude,
and
I
it's like,
don't read.
Well, at all?
I can use some help in here.
It hurts my head. It makes my eyes like go all blurry, and I can't
some
stand the light when I'm reading.
I run into the bathroom
I'm still trying to. Thanks, can you help me get up
and
out
I
of
like
here?
hit the water that's on the floor and just go skidding. Shit.
What
Hole
the
in the
hell?
wall.
I get the feeling that like with the bad outcome that I come in, I do something similar, but I run into you. You start to fall. You fumble the Great One, and he slams his head onto the side of the bathtub.
God. We're just sitting there, stunned silence. Footsteps approach as the EMTs arrive.
Ow!
I don't think he's alive anymore at this particular moment.
Well, maybe he's still breathing, but right when the EMTs open the door, my character goes, "Clear!" and jams a needle full of liquid coke into I feel like that's where the scene ends. Do you
Yeah,
want to give that?
it's good. It's a great ending there.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, I'm getting all of these. Okay, it looks like somebody's gonna get to decide the tilt. Like that afterwards is just gonna be me talking about my character forever.
Oh, jeez.
This is some weird shit going down.
You set yourself up at the very end of each one to be in bad positioning. Oh my god.
So, this is where the movie frustratingly jumps forward for no good reason to build tension.
Yeah. Yes.
And we are doing the TV interview. And we have both decided to take the edge off to do a lot of sedatives. So you're being interviewed.
I'm on Valium.
Yeah, you're being interviewed. I'm being interviewed, and I feel like you should play the interviewer in this.
Okay, I'm
this
done.
Scene, if you feel like you're ready to improv that.
Yeah. So, it's kind of like a Maury talk show.
Yeah.
So, how's that new album coming out? How's it all going? I heard you guys are releasing some new music here.
Yeah,
Kind of,
it's
supposed to announce it tonight at the concert, at the award show, right?
Yeah, it's called 5150 because it's 51 minutes and 50 seconds long.
Interesting. Now,
I thought it was RPM of RPW.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something. Are we still deciding on the title?
I don't know.
I've heard the album was already finished. How come the Great One isn't here tonight? What happened?
He had the other places he needed to be, so he sent us here in our chainmail bikinis to talk to you, lovely folks.
Yeah, which, by the way, great design. Excellent design. I mean, like, people clapping and people hooting, hollering. Now,
Yeah.
It's
Now,
hard though because it takes the paint off the back of the guitar, so you gotta like change out your guitar a lot.
interesting. Now,
I wear lots of pads on the guitar.
Yeah, and I have to wear like pasties to keep my nipples from chapping.
someone walks up and whispers something in his ear. So, I don't know if you guys can confirm this, but I just heard that the Great One has actually appeared in a hospital.
I mean, it's a day that ends in a Y, right?
He laughs. Yeah, but I heard this is pretty serious. Something about being unresponsive. Do you guys know anything about this?
Maybe he's visiting sick kids.
Yeah, maybe he's just not answering his phone.
Granted. Now, I've also heard recently that there was something that happened during an unfortunate hotel scene with some EMTs and.
Yeah, like lots of people, like they come around, you know, they want to like get near the Great One.
But EMTs are, emergency medical.
Yeah, but I mean they're
responders.
like fans and shit, you know, like
Did they sign autographs?
Yeah, they had him
course
sign
they
like a
did.
plasma bag. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah, like an IV bag. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Now, what if how much one of those could go on buying on eBay and stuff like that? How much that would go for? Good question.
Like if you signed it, yeah,
Thousands.
it's pretty great. I mean,
Easy.
if you had a plasma bag signed by the Great One at one of his many stints at either like the emergency room or at a rehab, like that, I feel like that could really go for a lot of money. You know?
Anything
interesting.
with his signature.
Now, how do you guys feel about him? About rumors of him going on to being a solo project?
Like, you know, like that's like his business, you know, like that gives us more, I think, opportunity as the rhythm section to really
Branch out.
yeah, like branch out, like really put our own stamp on music, you know, maybe show people that we're not just like a couple pairs of tits and chainmail, you know.
I always want to go to the next line of questioning for this.
I don't know. I'm not. I chose to establish rather than resolve, so you guys have to pick how this goes, not me.
I honestly, I think it goes pretty well.
Yeah,
I think honestly it
Yeah,
goes
even
really
though
well.
we're like,
Yeah, even though we're wasted.
Like
Nice
absolutely completely
spot.
wasted. Like you're able
Yeah.
to answer all the questions just perfectly spot on. Like the person in the interview is trying to like get you guys to get upset and trying to like pulling up different topics.
Yeah.
And it was just frustrating. Like
volume was
nothing's
for.
happening.
Yeah.
Like what's going on here?
Yeah.
And you just like, well, that's give a round of applause for our guest tonight after like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
of a 35-minute interview.
on.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna be a 35-minute interview,
Yeah,
the great
we're,
one.
We're going.
Just
We're gonna
cut
be hopefully accepting some awards tonight at the AMAs. We were supposed to play live on that, but maybe we can like video conference them in. We've done that before.
Yeah, maybe.
he's up to it.
Cool. And I think he's just trying to get you guys to stop and trying to roll commercials.
Okay. So that's the end of that scene, kids.
Overall, a good scene.
Yeah. I'll give you this for being such a nice interviewer. Okay, next scene.
I think the next scene.
Establish a resolve.
I'm gonna establish it's the morgue.
Oh shit! For the great one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the great one.
The great one. So yeah, I think that especially the Duke of Cuckington is there, as well as you guys. It's pre-interview. Pre-interview.
So we knew this going into the interview.
Yes.
Which is why we took the value.
Absolutely.
Why I took the value.
And we're all kind of just standing around the body of the Great One, like.
So we're gonna have to lie about this.
Yeah, he's dead. He's super dead.
I'm not gonna pretend otherwise, man. Like, I really thought giving him coke after overdosing on heroin would work to snap him out of it. Isn't that what they did in Pulp Fiction?
I thought it was the cold water.
No, they used adrenaline in Pulp Fiction.
Oh shit!
Did you have a packet of adrenaline in the mini fridge there?
You know what? I always get adrenaline and cocaine confused, man.
Well, I mean, it happens to the best of it. Happens to the best of us.
What was that word?
Adrenaline?
What is that shit?
It's
Is that a new fancy designer drug?
It's like, okay, you're thinking of the adrenochrome scene in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Great movie.
Yeah, and they you harvest it out of the organs of like virgins or some shit, and like gets you really super high, but it doesn't really exist.
It's like a movie drug, but adrenaline's like something your body makes, and they just stick you full of it to help your system jump into overdrive to protect yourself.
Right.
Okay.
But no, I didn't
Whatever,
have black market
people.
I didn't have black market adrenaline in the fridge.
You think that like someone as heavy a drug user as the Great One would absolutely have something like that on hand.
Well, yeah, and we used it last night when he OD'd last night. So, I mean, I'm like, that's when
no one expects to overdose, twice a night, especially for a heavy drug user like the Great One.
Look, I mean, here's the thing about it is,
He always said that pen shit was expensive.
Oh shit, that's right. He said he didn't want to pay for it anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's when you and I met up because I was like,
it's like his EpiPen. I know that because we gave that to him last night.
Yeah, well,
he ran out because
that's adrenaline. It's not an EpiPen. Yeah. So look, that's when I first met you.
Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had just had the fight about it because I just Pulp Fictioned him, right? And he was all like, I don't want to pay for this anymore.
Why you look so frazzled that night?
Yeah, I was really frazzled. And I was on ayahuasca.
Okay.
Ayahuasca.
Good shit.
Yeah. It's like peyote, except it makes you vomit like crazy, but the hallucinations are
okay, that's
way
why
better.
I've never taken that shit.
Yeah.
So, question then, how you guys gonna handle the interview?
I mean, I'm gonna say he's in rehab.
He's in rehab.
Yeah.
What happens if this gets out though? The fact that he's on a slab.
Which I need to go and find a doctor to prescribe me a ton of that shit right now.
Yeah. We're gonna get very high on ludes and handle this shit. We're gonna do the AMAs tonight like nothing's wrong. And then I don't fuck. Do you think that maybe if we put somebody else in a wig, they'd believe it's him? I mean, he's just a singer. It's easy enough to fake it.
Granted.
There's those impersonators.
Right? We get one of those impersonator dudes.
Does he have impersonators?
Tell him that he had to go into emergency rehab and we had this gig tonight and he's got to be there.
Shit. So can you do us this really solid favor and find us an impersonator?
Dude, that movie,
movie
Dave, where the president swaps because the real president's in a coma.
Okay. Here's the fact of the matter.
And then the impersonator dies in front of the people, and then they bring out the real president's body.
I mean, I kind of want to stick with you guys and find the drugs and shit like that.
No, okay. So here's the thing about it. We're in LA right now,
Yeah.
And there's like shit tons of impersonators here.
Yeah, but that's the easiest part, though. We could spend more time trying to find drugs and shit like that than we can impersonate her.
No.
You know, three heads are better than one, right?
You know who I should talk to? Down here, King fucking Cobra.
Oh yeah.
He's
Who's King Cobra?
he owns a pit bull kennel out in Reseda.
Interesting.
Yeah. He like knows everybody. He can find us an impersonator, no problems. We go out after the interviews, but before the AMAs, we go out, see King Cobra. Get an impersonator and Valium because
Wouldn't you need the Valium before the interview?
I could definitely.
well, we just used our last Valiums for the interview, and we need more. Oh yeah.
So it's already kicking in.
You gotta understand about King Cobra is like why he has the name. It's because he has an enormous hooded snake.
Is that a euphemism or something, or is that just like legitimately he has a cobra in his house?
He also has a cobra, but
what's a euphemism?
It means like how we call him King Cobra because he has a huge dick and he's not circumcised.
Okay. Yeah, I think I get it.
Yeah, you get it, man?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. So we go out to the kennels and see King Cobra. Boom, problem solved. We've got to decide how it resolves. It's going well.
Yeah, I do think it's also going well. I think who brought up King Cobra? That was you.
She did.
I did.
I don't know who to give this to. That's the problem.
How many dice does everybody have?
I got one.
I have two. You have
none.
One. You can give it to me. I brought up King Cobra. If you want. Cancel out some of these black dice I have.
Sure.
It's not how things go too well for old Vermina.
Jane's just like, I'm going along with everything. Nothing happened to me in this story.
At some point you're gonna bust them. I mean, Lord knows they're giving you enough evidence.
Absolutely. I'm like, I'm still gonna help buy the drugs and shit.
Well, you know, I'm kind of established she's kind of an airhead, but she's not completely out there.
Yeah.
So next scene, establish or resolve.
I'm going to establish. We have met with King Cobra.
Oh, we already met with King Cobra.
We could do a flashback later.
Okay, because I was trying to tie it in the dude no way.
No, I know.
Okay,
we somehow have it with us now. We have no idea how. We haven't gotten how we got that yet.
Actually, Let's meet King Cobra.
Okay.
So we're rolling up to the homie's house.
Cool. So King Cobra.
Yeah. So it's out in Reseda. It's like,
of course, it's fucking out in Reseda.
Of course.
He actually lives in a junkyard in Reseda.
Yeah.
Where they have like the shark from Jaws.
Just sitting out there.
That's a real thing, although I don't know if it's in Reseda. But there really is a junkyard in LA that has the shark from Jaws.
Paid good money for it.
Yeah.
So we go up and dogs start barking. Of course, they're pit
rows
bulls.
of kennels.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what
and
that
we
locks.
just walking. I just keep walking.
Yeah.
Straight up to Cobra. Hey, King.
Do you want to be Cobra? Hey, babe.
What's up?
What's up with you? You're looking good in that chainmail bikini, babe.
I knew you'd like it.
Yeah, it's really awesome. I like that you don't wear anything under it unlike Vermina, you know?
Of course not.
Fucking rad, man. It makes your, like, nips awesome. I don't know why this is King Cobra's voice, but it is.
It's established. It's King Cobra's voice. It's like an AM radio DJ.
Right.
King Cobra in the morning.
So what brings you up to go down?
We need an impersonator of the Great One.
Oh, shit. Is he, like, in rehab again?
Yeah, he's in rehab.
Shit. All right.
And we gotta perform tonight.
No, you got
so
the
we
AMAs.
Yeah, we need
like,
somebody to lip sync.
Like 30 minutes, yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna call Ezra.
Sweet. sweet.
Yeah, Ezra knows all the songs and looks like enough like them
hell
that, like,
yeah.
underneath the kabuki makeup, who the fuck's gonna know the difference?
No shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool. Hold on, let me dial up Ezra.
Thanks, King.
I'm gonna put you guys on speaker. Ezra!
What's up, King?
You know you're speaking to the king.
Dude, your name is on speed dial, dude.
How do you want to perform on the fucking AMAs tonight, bitch?
Oh shit, who with?
Look, with RPW.
Oh my
man.
god, the fucking great one?
Yeah, we're gonna have. Yeah, he's in fucking rehab.
No
now.
shit.
Yeah,
I
no
fucking love
kidding.
all of his music. I hope he gets better,
No,
man.
You know, like all of his songs and shit. It's great.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's. Are you doing coke?
Dude, absolutely. I gotta get in the character now.
Gotta get in the character. So look, you need to come out to the kennel, okay?
Yeah.
Come out here.
I'm hop my car right now. I'm going.
Go do it. Make sure you use the Bluetooth because you don't want the cops pulling you over when you're high on coke.
Dude, I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, obviously. You got the kabuki makeup with you? You need to wear the kabuki makeup.
Ah, shit. Let me go home. I gotta get that. Fuck.
Yeah, okay.
We can just use the Great One's kabuki makeup on you.
Yeah, man, we've got like all kinds of kabuki makeup.
Oh, shit.
They got kabuki
We'll
makeup.
Dude,
give
I'm
you some
fucking
of his.
done. I'm coming right now. I'm turning about.
We'll give you some of his actual costumes to
No
wear.
fucking
if we
way.
need to.
Oh my god. Can I have him when we're done with this?
Fuck, why not?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, man, you're gonna be like in the band afterwards.
Dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
I get to be the great one?
Yeah, you get to be the great one.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Like, you're actually the second great one, so, you know, yeah, you totally can be the great one.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
a
it's
great
gonna be-
name.
Yeah, man, it's
Put that
gonna
on
be a
business
good time.
cards. Put that on business cards.
Cool. Alright, I'm hanging up now. See you soon.
Resolve this scene.
I think it's going good.
Yeah, I think it's going real good.
So, Cobra,
Yeah, babe, what's up?
let's go take care of your payment for this favor.
I know it.
I'll go over the car.
Like, all the dogs are barking.
Hey, King, question.
Yeah, what's up? You speaking to the king?
Can I get one of these dogs, actually?
Yeah, man, you can get one of these bitches.
Fuck yeah.
Unless you want one of the male dogs, in which case it's not a bitch.
I'll take a bitch. It's fine.
It's fucking award-winning bitches here, man.
Cool.
Okay.
But you're not a bitch, are you?
No, it's a good dog.
Ruby?
take with the worst looking lock on and take it with us.
Right.
The wonky law.
Yeah, the wonky
Good
lock.
luck.
In the play.
Well, I feel like that's we have a
Scene.
pimple.
We have a pitbull.
Are you gonna play our pitbull? Are you gonna play our pitbull? Are you gonna be the pitbull?
We're just talking to some unseen force beneath the
Right.
table. It's Cthulhu, actually.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna be our
The
pitbull.
tentacle
aren't you?
appears.
You'd be a better pitbull than my little Athena. My Athena is 6 pounds. She's a fluff ball.
Hey, Pops. She's like, I heard dog a lot, so. This is Ripley, our show dog. You can't really see her under the table, but we're not just sticking our hands below the table. And doing this.
Yeah, I'm not hallucinating and talking to like some random. Oh, hi, puppy.
Yeah, I mean, I feel
Although
like
she's over here.
I feel like in her shot, in your shot, you can usually see her in the background. So,
Yeah.
anyway, I guess I have to establish or resolve this shit.
Yeah.
Um,
What about the dice, though? Don't we have less than half now?
we will be at half.
Oh, we will be half. It's
Yeah,
12
we're
dice
supposed to
instead
be
of
at
6.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I miscounted. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I know that I'm going last. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and resolve
Okay.
because I have no idea what to do after this King Cobra scene.
I'm thinking we met up with Ezra.
Yeah, got him in the kabuki makeup.
We got him in the makeup. We got
Yeah.
him in the costume. He's like completely
Coked
like,
up.
not just coked out, but he's like freaking out. He's like going all like fangirl on us.
Oh yeah, he sees every single. Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah.
Shit, it's RPM.
Um,
RPW.
So we're like just trying to get him to like chill enough to be ready to go on stage.
Yeah,
And now we are getting ready to actually go out and perform
at the AMAs.
at the AMAs.
Right. And you know what? This is a very short scene,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna say it goes well, and we pulled this shit off.
Yeah, I think I would absolutely agree. I think it really everybody knows the Great One by looks. They don't really care about how he's singing or playing. And Ezra just fucking goes out there and kills it. Like, this dude is like shower karaoke to the extreme.
Yeah, he's not even like lip singing. He's
legitimately singing it.
Actually,
and
like
singing
I'm sitting
it.
like
And he's singing better than the Great One has been singing in a while because he hasn't just been barfing all the time.
oh my god, yeah. Like
and
people
killing his esophagus with all the.
What do you have for dice
vomit.
right now?
I have nothing.
You have nothing.
I have nothing.
Oh shit!
yeah.
There, now you have one.
Yeah, I think after you guys fucking kill it.
And
that
then
night. And I'm sitting and Duke Cuckington is just like, holy shit, they actually pulled that off. What the fuck?
And then after we come off
they're
stage,
so drugged out.
and then after we like come off stage, Ezra, you are the Great One.
Yes.
Welcome
I'm
into
so glad.
RPW.
This has been my dream.
We've got a body to get out of the morgue. That's where we're going to Act 2.
Okay, I'm fucking down for this. With all the black die left.
Okay, so we're moving on to the tilt.
tilt.
Tilt time. Making good decisions. Half the dice are gone. I want to remind you once again of the mature content warning on this show.
We're about to dispose of a body.
Do you feel like it's been mature enough yet with all the sex and drugs and rock and roll? We've done all three.
We have. It's been great.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not quite...
We've kept it quite a bit more tame than the Halloween episode.
I mean, everything's going to be more tame than
Okay,
Halloween.
that's very true.
Right? Halloween came up.
Halloween was.
I did not realize that the Monoplace that had orgy in it. Okay, like I didn't know that was going to be an option and that we were going to go with it.
Right? But come on, when I saw orgy, I had to pick orgy.
All right,
Oh,
so
I complicated with the whole fucking mystic shit too.
everybody take your dice and roll them. I'm going to guess I'm probably going to be black tie. What's yours?
7 white high.
You are definitely getting one of the tilts because there's no way I can get 2 7.
And I got a 2.
Wow, what do you know?
Fucking mid-max roll right there.
11 black for me, so...
With 2 black die and 1
But you know
white
what?
die, she got an 11 black.
I'm going to let you roll these dice in the middle of the table.
Yay, I get to do something.
I mean, I feel like that's only fair. Okay, so what if we have... Oh, now we have some 6s. So we have a 1, a 2, 2 4s,
Still
and
no
2
fucking
6s.
3.
This game is like threes.
Which is weird because most
God damn it, the
of
mayhem.
the times we get a lot of 3s.
I don't. We don't have the same tilt tables, do we? Do we have the same tilt tables?
Yeah.
We do.
Because it's 1 and 3. It's a dangerous animal gets loose.
We've actually had the dangerous... that in the Halloween game, we had dangerous animal gets loose.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
the badger.
Yeah, we had the badger. I forgot about the badger. I just kept thinking about my character and how disgusting my character
God.
Okay, I'm definitely taking one of these
Billy-
4s for guilt.
Billy
Okay.
Joe Bob. We
BJ
have Bob.
1, 2, 4, and 6.
Oh my
You only get
God.
to determine the top thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to map out what I want to
Guilt.
do. So, tragedy. You already did guilt. I don't want to do guilt again.
Yeah, you don't have to double guilt.
There's failure.
I know. Let's do failure.
Okay.
I think failure is gonna be an excellent one.
Alright, so write failure on yours and then we're going to swap cards.
Where somebody's a failure.
All of our plans have been so good so far, though.
They're bound to go bad.
Okay.
Yeah, because the
So now we've-
cocaine shot of adrenaline, or the adrenaline shot of cocaine.
So now-
rather
It
than
all worked out
adrenaline.
better. Your band's better off now.
So the failure
True.
options that we have are a stupid plan executed to perfection, something precious is on fire. Man, unless something's really better than that, that's probably what we're going with. A good plan comes unraveled, or something precious is on fire.
Yeah.
That leaves you with these options for
1, 4, and 6.
for guilt. You can read aloud what they are while I'm writing.
So for guilt, 1 is a visit from the perhaps unofficial authorities. Greed leads to killing, or 6, a showdown. Ooh.
I know which one I would go with.
I'm thinking showdown.
Yeah,
Is that what are you thinking?
that's what I was thinking.
I was actually thinking the visit from unofficial.
Oh yeah, I
authorities.
mean that's already happened. That'd be also a really good one too. I think showdown's gonna.
I like Showdown.
Showdown is actually pretty good too.
So the tilt cards work that anybody can play them in Act 2. You just have to grab it and say it's being played. Wow, that was easy to explain, huh?
for now.
Thank goodness I did all that coke. Method acting.
Yes, not literal.
Just like the president. Okay, so this is the time in Fiasco where there's a mandatory break. It's mandatory. You have to take one now to discuss what you're hoping for in Act 2 and to go to the bathroom and things like that. But you're not going to be privileged to any of that information.
Sorry.
You're going to get to watch a title card instead. It's the break card. We'll see you soon.
Rock on.
Warning. Total Fiasco is a show for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. You have been warned.
Oh my gosh, we're back.
Hey!
Hi.
We'll hold off on that video for later then.
Welcome back to Total Fiasco Rock Band Edition. Talking about rock bands. You just hit the camera.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah, you did. Also, you're kind of moving yourself off camera.
Sorry,
Brad, if you can move back towards Christina.
Sorry. I was trying to readjust my...
Yeah.
Do I need to move the...
No, I think it's fine. I'm still in there.
Hypocrite. This is why I was moving away, to get away from all of this. Away from the memes.
There you go. We're looking at things that you're not privy to. That's good television.
She's dead.
Right?
Come back, all the characters except for mine are dead. Bloody knife, like, how did you get here?
I like this one. I'm only 16, but my back aches like an 80-year-old with Arthur, write this.
Alright, so we were looking at memes on the internet during the break, clearly. I just want to make an advocacy right now for a certain TV show on Fox called The Masked Singer. It's awful, but
It's great.
it's fascinating.
I haven't been watching it.
Anyway,
I don't watch TV.
various C to D list celebrities come on it in an attempt basically to resuscitate their career, I think.
I don't know about necessarily resuscitate the career, but just to provide entertaining
Right.
television.
I mean, I don't feel like either it's to bring back their career or they're under contract with Fox.
Yes.
Because I feel like that's why Terry Bradshaw was on it.
Probably.
Anyway, so far the reveals have been a guy who I can't remember because he's less famous than Terry Bradshaw.
Is another football player?
He's another football player.
Yeah, he's some sort of linebacker from the 90s.
Tommy Chong.
Yeah.
Chong was on there?
Yeah. He was the pineapple.
He was dressed as a pineapple?
He was dressed as a pineapple.
Oh my god, I may have to actually have to
It's
go
a
back
weird-
and
it's a
watch
weird
this
show.
on demand or
Right.
something.
So weird
Margaret
show.
Cho was dressed as a poodle.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And then
Terry Bradshaw.
And then most recently Tori Spelling was the unicorn. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
So I have guesses for who the rest of them are.
Okay, let's go with AR.
Yeah. Okay. So the rabbit is Joey Fatone.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's blatantly Joey Fatone.
Yeah.
You can put me down on record as this.
Based on the clues he's given so far, it's absolutely Joey Fatone.
He's definitely in NSYNC, and he's definitely from Brooklyn, and that only describes one member of NSYNC, which is Joey Fatone.
Yeah.
Also, the rabbit wears a girdle, so
Really?
yeah.
Poor Joey. For those at home who don't know what that is, I'm sure most people do.
Yeah.
It's a milk corset.
Yeah. Okay.
Less fancy.
The alien is LaToya Jackson.
Okay.
Like, I'm definite on that. There's a reveal recently that she has a real police badge. LaToya Jackson actually joined the police in Muncie, Indiana for a reality TV show.
Interesting. I'm guessing she kept the badge.
She got to keep the badge.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, she's apparently really a deputy.
Oh, she's an actual deputized person. That's cool.
Something like that.
Good for her.
Yeah. I don't know everything about Indiana law enforcement.
It's Indiana. It's weird.
Yeah. Let's see. What else is there? Peacock is Donny Osmond.
Yeah.
I mean, Marie Osmond's already pretty much said it.
I hope it's Donny Osmond. Otherwise, I have a lot of questions about the clues they've been giving.
Right.
It's just like, wait, what?
All right. Who else is on? Oh, the lion is Rumor Willis.
You think so?
Yeah. There are a bunch of very Rumor Willis specific clues, including the town of Haley, Idaho, which is where the Willises own a shit ton of land.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who else is still on it right
I
now?
don't know.
Oh, the Monsters T-Pain.
Okay, I can believe that.
Not
a bad singer. Not a bad singer.
No, really, he isn't.
It's because of the auto-tune. That's what he became really famous for,
it's,
despite actually having a decent voice, which is
right,
really surprising. Like,
T-Pain,
you have a great voice. Why use auto-tune?
Why the auto-tune, T-Pain?
It does. Maybe it's just for the whole the robotic effect that he really likes it.
Yeah. There are other people on The Masked Singer. At any rate, I think. I don't know.
You should read some of the judges' guesses. They're stupid.
Yeah. The judges are terrible people. But...
I'm not terrible people.
Jenny McCarthy's an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. She's not great.
Don't get me started on that
Some of the names of the other judges.
There's Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
The lady from the Pussycat Dolls, and I can't remember her name. She's just the lady from the Pussycat Dolls for me. She's the great one. And
He's the great one.
And Ken Jeong.
Ken Jeong's not a bad person. He's really funny.
Yeah, because the great one has no name.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, I don't know. I can't remember the other contestants that are still on the show.
A girl is the great one.
At any rate, 2019 is the year of several sci-fi dystopias, including The Running Man and Blade Runner. So why not live it up by watching The Masked Singer, which is clearly what people would be watching on those.
That or 1990s Japan.
Yeah. I've just been doing Netflix, watching.
Everything?
No.
Welcome to the hour where we talk about our other things we watch other than this to kill time, so we run a full.
We're going pretty fast
American
on
Horror
this
Show.
episode.
Yeah. American Horror Show. I've been watching American Horror Show.
What
Classic.
season are you to?
I'm still on the first season. I think I'm at the end of it, though.
Yeah, it kind of goes downhill as it goes along.
The reveal for Violet, kind of threw me, but kind of didn't.
The fact that you're going to tie everything
together.
together.
Okay. I remember. Okay, I just looked up who else is on it.
Who?
Sorry.
Did you have a tweet about this?
I did. There's the Raven. Who's Ricky Lake.
Okay.
And I called that one immediately because I can just recognize. I watched a lot of the Ricky Lake show in the 90s.
I did too.
So right off when
I watched a lot of the Ricky Lake.
Right off when she started singing, I was like, "That's Ricky Lake." And the B is Gladys Knight, and they've pretty much already said it's Gladys Knight. So that's why I keep forgetting because I just think of her as Gladys Knight. It's like, oh look, it's Gladys Knight in the bee costume. I want to say how sorry I am for recording artists from the 60s that they got so screwed in what they earned for money from their famous songs that now they have to be on reality TV shows dressed in a bee costume.
What if she wants to be there, though?
She might.
What if she really wants to be there?
Gladys
As
Knight.
a bee.
As a bee.
She really wants to be there.
Yeah. I was implying the pun.
Gladys Knight is senile.
I'm senile.
Okay,
I can see the knot from my house.
I feel like I've gone pretty far down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I did with the dice bag because the dice bag is important for this upcoming thing.
Is it?
Yes.
It is. Where did it go?
I don't know.
Where did the dice bag go? Oh no.
Oh no.
I thought I had it out here. I know I did have it out here.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
Ripley, did you eat it? Did you eat it, Ripley?
It's really hard for me to see with the sunglasses on.
I know. They were starting to give me a headache. I had to take mine off.
I thought I'd put it
Hi,
down on
Ricky.
this chair, but I don't see it now.
Hi, Pup. Hi.
Sorry, everybody.
Ripley is
gone
my
off the
friend.
rails badly.
Yeah, we've lost ourselves. This is
Did we ever have ourselves found to begin with?
good question. It's a very good question. Very philosophical. Philosophical. I'm the English you can't fucking speak.
Good times.
Great times.
Good
Why
times.
don't you have dead air? Find it.
I did. I hope
We're
you
just
guys-
like, sorry for the dead air.
Well, I hope you guys kept talking while I was out there.
A little bit.
We mispronounced philosophical.
Philosophical. Actually, I want it to be a word now.
Yeah, we're doing good on this return from the
You're so philosophical that you're silly and nobody hates you.
Okay.
You're philosophical.
So what happened in Act 1, everybody?
Oh, in Act 1.
Yes.
Shit went down.
We
We don't remember.
Let's see. Jaden Knight
Mm-hmm.
was high.
Yeah.
A
The
lot.
entire time.
Or,
Well, I think
Really
there was a plot beyond
out
our two characters
on
being
Valium.
high.
yeah. we met up with King Cobra.
Met Ezra, who then became the new Great One.
Yes, because we had to replace the Great One.
We're skipping over who the Great One
Oh, yeah, the Great One's dead.
Okay.
The Great One died.
There's a band, a little band called RPW. And their lead singer overdosed in a hotel.
I don't know about little. We're still playing the AMAs.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had to go out looking for, covering for his ass at a series of interviews and at the AMAs and finding a replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which all turned out really successfully. Somehow. There's a lot of black dye in the middle still. Yeah. So we're
There are 2 good outcomes ahead and 4 bad ones.
Yeah. So shit about to get real.
As we move into Act 2. Act 2, in which you keep your damn dice. There are 2 tilts coming up. One of them is failure. Something precious is on fire. The other one is guilt, showdown. Whoa, production values, people. Production values. So at any time during this, we can go ahead and take these. As far as our characters, we've got the Duke of Cuckington, who's an undercover cop.
That we have no idea about.
No.
Supposedly. We have Jaden Knight, the drummer for RPW, and Vermina von Anthrax, the bass player of RPW. And I think we're ready to move into Act 2. Would you like to establish a resolve?
We have no idea who the guitar player is. He's just kind of, or she.
He or she.
Just kind of.
We haven't brought.
There.
They're not important.
No, not really.
I think I want to establish.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say the guitar player's from Sweden and they don't speak English.
That works.
Yeah.
He's just there as eye candy.
Yeah. And he's a really good guitar player.
Yeah. He's like
he doesn't speak English, so no one
golden-haired god.
Yeah, the only words he knows are Satan and rock, as far as English goes.
And Thor. Yes, and Thor. No.
Well, Thor isn't an English word, so.
I know, but still, he knows Thor.
Thursday is Thursday.
Yeah.
Thor is not English.
I know it isn't, but yes.
Okay, anyway.
It's called Yes and.
It's Egyptian.
I was wrong, apparently.
He's from Egypt.
So I think
that's why he's tall and blonde with blue eyes.
So I think I want to do a flashback scene. I know, right?
This is about the time in a Tarantino movie where there would be a flashback. So.
It's the first of several, to be honest.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be flashbacks.
All of our dice are gonna be flashbacks up until the last moment where we finally accomplish our last goal, and then everything goes to hell.
Yeah, there's gonna be probably a few flashbacks. Yeah.
So I think this flashback, it starts with not the Duke of Cuckingham, but Detective Danny Cunningham. He wasn't very clever with his name.
Cunnington.
Cunnington, sorry, Cunnington. Sorry, not Cunnington, not Cunningham. Detective Danny Cunnington. Didn't stretch it for his moniker, and he's gotten his assignment, and he's sitting with the police captain. Captain.
Why don't you be the captain?
Captain, is this really necessary? Like, they're just a bunch of rock stars. What else? What nefarious things can they be getting up to? I mean, like, you're like, there's things in here like murder and drug running and all this shit. But like, what the hell? It's a rock band playing at the AMAs in a couple of days.
There has been evidence that has surfaced that there has been murder, or at least some unexplained deaths that haven't even been brought up to the public, and that there are many drugs involved.
I mean, it's rock and roll, but I mean, like, you're saying here that the Great One isn't the same Great One, that they've been changing them out every couple of, sometimes months, but mostly years?
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
No.
Like, you think that the members of the public would recognize someone being switched out? I mean, like... what kind of a 300-pound Mexican dude?
Their fans are complete drug addicts, so they don't notice. They don't realize. And think about the costume and the makeup.
Yeah, the kabuki makeup, yeah.
All they have to do is get somebody who resembles the original and put that makeup on them.
Interesting. That's probably why they. That's probably why they pump him full of drugs, is to make sure that they don't have to be the ones that kill him. He just kills himself over time.
We need to find out what is happening.
Okay.
And what is really going on, and what is happening to these bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
body has ever been found.
I know. Yes. So I don't know if I'm just kind of floating this here. I'm gonna go into cover. Moniker. The Duke of Cuckingham. Kind of mixing with it there. You know, Cuckington. Sorry, Cuckington.
Oh,
you know, like Vermina von Anthrax. Like, what names are like that? Come on.
Cuckington.
It's all the kids are making jokes about it these days. Like, it's the newest thing to call your friend a cuck, call your enemies a cuck, call everybody a cuck.
I think you mean cock.
No, literally cuck, yeah. That's the newest thing. Like cuckold. Dude, don't look at me. I don't understand this. It's just what people are saying nowadays.
You know, if I may, since this was my investigation until you decide to hand it over to him, you gotta look into one Mr. John Edgerton. He runs a pit bull breeder he's a pit bull breeder out of Reseda.
Okay.
Works out of a junkyard. We think that he has some sort of connection to the Russian mafia.
Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look at the one out there.
His AKA is King Cobra.
Great.
Yeah.
Do I want to know why he's called King Cobra? Do you have any information on that?
Apparently, it's a reference to his genitalia.
Interesting.
And he also actually has a pet cobra.
Right. So you
isn't
want
that
to
legal in California?
Yes, it is, but we've never been able to actually get inside to prove it.
He's very paranoid and has a really good lock.
Okay.
And he has really good lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. They're not going to buy me as a groupie since I'm 53, but still. Like,
I'm probably the youngest detective on the force at like
yeah, you're
38.
probably like, no, you're probably like, we actually probably pulled you out of like right off the street, out of the academy at like 26 or 27.
I look close enough.
And that you're totally baby faced, so you look like you're like 20.
Yeah.
Okay,
Whereas the person that I'm being is like a Harvey Bullock kind of big.
Marine cut.
Yeah.
Crew cut, you know.
I was picturing that for the captain.
Yeah.
Captain probably has it too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the basic thing about it. And I got so famous during the Rodney King hearings. At any rate.
Okay, Officer Moon, calm down.
That was some bullshit going on with that.
I plead the fifth. Get it?
Yeah. So, I guess we're determining whether this is going good or bad, right?
Yeah.
I guess good.
It's probably good because it's giving him a jump into a really big case.
Right. And you've got
bound to go real bad.
He's still fairly young.
Has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, you've got all the information that you need. So
just whether I can get out alive or get out successfully is a different question.
Right. And the question is, if they're too stupid or stoned to actually see through Cuckington.
Yeah. We'll see.
I think that the best way to go is by approaching the bass player because no one ever talks to the bass player.
Vermina?
Yeah, Vermina.
I've always actually appreciated bass players. A couple friends of mine are bass players.
Great. Yeah, that's the sort of lie that you need to tell them.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, get back into the car while I'm driving back to the morgue or wherever we're going. Just like, fuck.
Well, I feel like this was before everything, right?
No, the flashback. But the flashback happens as he's going to the next scene.
Morgue.
As we're going to wherever the next scene is, or if we're, or a final scene, or whatever we're doing in our
flashback. That's up for Christina, who gets to either establish or
resolve. Yeah, I'm going to establish. We're
getting down to only establishing because let's be realistic.
Yeah. It's going to be after the AMAs. Mm-hmm. Right after you were like, there's a body in the morgue to still take care of.
Yeah, I think that's always going to remind her of this kind of
crap.
And then we had the flashback.
Yeah, as we're heading to there.
And the flashback, once that flashback is over, we're all in the van. A black van with tinted windows.
Does one of you guys own this van or something?
It's the band's van.
Oh, makes sense.
And it has giant, in big purple letters across the side, RPM.
In wormy lettering.
Yes. Yes.
Very inconspicuous.
Yeah. I honestly wanted to call the group Writhing Purple Worm, but I got outvoted on that.
Like writhing or writing?
Writhing.
Okay, yeah.
Which would have been WPW.
yeah. I like that. How come it doesn't go with that?
RPW is cooler because you flip the W upside down and then it's RPM.
Yeah. I know you guys are, you guys aren't a speed metal band though, are you?
Sometimes, yeah. Like, I mean, you play a blast beat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Double
double kick.
Yeah, double kick.
Yeah, we do speed metal. I was talking to you about the speed metal rock opera.
That's right. Yeah. With inspired by
David Foster Wallace.
Yeah.
Fuck
the
it was
1,000-page book with the 500 pages
Infinite
of notes.
Jest.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck it is that she was
Great book.
worshipping at the time.
Still am.
Whatever.
It's great.
Yeah. Let's just get to the morgue.
And we're just kind of sitting in the car right now. So how are we gonna do this?
We still have Lie from the last time left over.
Yeah. I mean, although now we've got like this freaking pit bull kennel. I mean,
Yeah.
It could be a good distraction.
Yeah.
Pitbull in the hospital while we pull the body out.
No,
that's not what I was thinking.
No,
Okay.
not what I was thinking either.
Because you remember on the tour that we did of Europe and Northern Africa, we did carpet beetles that one time.
Yeah.
So it's similar, but with dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, do you remember that tiger?
Tiger was rad.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
No, it's a tiger, man. Like, yeah, you are literally missing something because you were not there
Well, I mean, yeah, I would assume so.
with the tiger. It's a fucking rad tiger.
That was that the second or the third one?
That was the second one.
That was the second.
You remember Stig rode the tiger afterwards.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was
Stig.
badass.
Someday
He was
Stig's gonna
so-
learn English, but he is shit with the Rosetta Stone,
He was so fucking high on that tiger.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the great one was in his. I mean, I guess it's easy if the tiger's distracted while eating someone else to get on the tiger.
Exactly,
and ride it
right?
around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Totally.
This is tricky though because it's like, we're in LA and there are like fucking cops everywhere.
But there are pit bulls everywhere too.
Exactly.
So that's what I figure is like we can bring this body out,
Just gotta.
to King Cobras and Pitbull and all.
Would King be cool with that?
I mean, I don't
would
know.
it
We
be-
can't really call him on the phone and be like, "Hey, let's have
Or
the
is it?
Pitbulls eat
Or is
somebody."
it better that we just find a bunch of strays?
No, I think we go over to King's.
Okay.
I think he'd be into that. I don't know.
And if he's not, I can distract him.
Yeah, see, there you go.
All right, let's do this shit.
Okay. We've got a plan. Do you think this plan's going good or bad?
I think the plan's actually, it's a pretty good plan.
All right.
I just like the prospect of all the black dice.
So from now on, the question isn't establish or resolve because
It's bad.
it's all bad from here on out.
It's
so
bad.
we're all establishing our scenes from here on out.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think that we are going to jump forward a little bit to. We've already gotten the body from the morgue.
Okay.
I don't see where getting the body from the morgue is going to be super interesting unless. You know what? Let's do it with the morgue attendant.
Yeah, it's also a high profile death.
Let's do this scene. So Jaden's involved, Ramina's involved, and will you want to be the morgue attendant?
I'm absolutely. I'll play the morgue attendant.
Cool.
The Duke of Cuckingham will be there, but he's kind of lingering in the background, like Cuckington. Sorry, I want Cuckingham. Cuckington.
Oh no, you came up with the name, man. You gotta stick with it.
Duke of Cuckington. He's just kind of like watching background. He's just like, I'm gonna let the professionals handle this.
Yeah.
Well, and he's also mentally taking notes for his investigation.
I mean, yes.
I feel like he probably has a hidden camera.
Oh, he has also a hidden recording. He's kind of
Yeah.
speaking to himself.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay. So, how may I help you all tonight?
We are here to recover the body of one Mr. Theodore Pounder.
Theodore Pounder. Oh, I'm talking about
The overdose.
The overdose. Yeah. It's a real shame.
Yeah, we're the next of kin.
Oh, yeah. I can see by the chainmail bikinis.
Yeah.
Do you guys didn't change that after the concert?
Huh?
You guys
Oh
didn't change out
no,
after the
I
concert?
changed out. I changed into it in the van on the way there.
You're still wearing it.
No, the concert.
I mean,
wasn't
he's
wearing
established
it.
that we're still wearing
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
chainmail bikinis, so we are.
Well, I was no.
Sorry.
I was saying
I was very
no,
character
see,
for
I
your
was saying
character still.
changing into it in the van.
Mm.
So our costume on at the AMC was different, and then I put the bikini on in the van going
Back-
to the morgue.
gotcha.
Okay, is that like an iconic thing for
No.
RPM, or is that just something that your character likes to do?
No, it's to help distract as needed.
Yeah, he's absolutely distracted. He's like, yeah, I can see. Yeah, guys, can I take you guys in there if you guys want?
Yeah, I mean,
Please.
well, we're here to recover the body, so.
Yes.
That's a weird way of saying recover. You normally you claim the body or you
Well, we're recovering it from the morgue.
grant. Yeah, that's okay. I just never really heard it put that way.
It's a European phrase.
Yeah, because he has that Swedish guitarist.
Stig.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stig Stigerson. His dad was also named Stig.
Interesting. Well, I mean, no, more power to him.
As far as I know, it's generation after generation of Stig Stigersons. They just keep going through the name.
Yeah, I think we're up to like the 10th or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that.
So, just some paperwork for you guys to fill out.
Cool.
The body does technically... It will have to stay here for a little while longer. It's currently being investigated by the police. But,
Oh, the police are in there right now.
Well, they're not in there right now. They're coming back tomorrow morning.
Oh.
You guys can pick it up. I think they said the official release
Cool, cool, cool.
is
Yeah,
tomorrow
But
afternoon.
see, the problem with that, his religious views means he has to be buried within a certain time frame.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's-
And so,
His
we
full last name was-
really need to get him.
His full last name is Pounderstein.
Yeah, we've got to get him.
So what religion is this by chance?
Jewish.
They don't have to do with a certain time frame.
We
And that
have
time frame
to-
isn't like 2 or 3 days. It's like a week.
He's from a very
Orthodox.
orthodox sect of
I'm
it.
gonna call my supervisor on this.
Who's an
Because-
expert on being
Really?
Jewish.
Well, no, because
That's like
there's policy.
prejudice.
I know, but there's policies we have to go through. I mean, again, we're not Cedar Sinai, but still.
Jaden just completely leans over. We need to get him to the synagogue.
Let me go get the paperwork from the boss.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go call them, ask them to bring it down.
Right?
So you guys can fill it out. We're gonna have it down here. We have to go get it.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. While he's out doing that, I sneak into the morgue. I have I'm wearing the chainmail bikini, but I have a trench coat over it.
Okay, yeah.
And I take out from one thing a bunch of sterno, and from the other pocket a blowtorch.
I'm gonna set the fuck up.
Something precious is on fire.
What are you setting on fire?
Oh, I'm setting the body on fire.
Okay.
If we're not getting it back, tonight, then I gotta burn this
No,
fucker.
I know. Hurry up.
Okay.
You set it on
Got it.
fire?
We gotta get it to the point where it's seriously unrecognizable and they can't get any fucking DNA.
And then out of another pocket in the trench coat, she pulls out an axe and starts cutting the hands off. And that's what the morgue.
Mess up the
I
teeth. Mess up.
Have you already
Oh,
have
if
you already
it's
set the
like-
body on fire at this point?
Huh? Yeah, the
Edward
body's
Fitz.
on the body's
No,
on-
see, while
So-
she's doing that with the axe, I find the heaviest thing I can and I start mashing the jaw.
Right. And in the meantime, the body's also
For,
on
like, the
fire.
teeth.
Absolutely all the fire alarms are going off at this particular moment. The attendant runs in and says, "What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing here?" And he begins to run and yelling out for the police.
So I run after him and bury an axe into him.
ground with an axe sticking out the back of his head.
God damn it. Fingerprints.
You guys, we have to go. This is not
I'm
great.
wearing gloves.
There are cameras down here.
Oh shit.
We need to go.
Just get me to a console. Okay. I start hacking the shit out of them and completely wipe everything.
I think you do, but you are completely out of your fucking mind.
Probably, but
it does not work.
She's definitely trying.
You know, your character could arrest our characters any time now.
I'm waiting for more. I know.
You're waiting
All right.
for more.
Oh,
She just murdered someone in front of you. What kind of weird cop are you?
Okay. We got the cameras done. Stig.
I feel like it's too early to pull the showdown card because you still have 3 dice left.
Stig comes in. He grabs the attendant.
Stig points at the body and goes, fire.
That's how we got into this mess.
We put the fire out. We pull the great one onto a gurney, and we get both bodies out to the van.
Okay.
Obviously.
I already took it.
Oh, okay. You already took it.
You took it? Okay.
All right.
I don't think that tape got erased.
No, it didn't. And
we got it. We got both bodies in the van.
I catch up, and I'm holding a VCR tape. Just in case. And in that meantime, I've called the police and told the location, and I have a tracker.
And you told them that we're heading out to the...
Yeah, heading out to the junkyard. Okay. So they know where we're going. And
which also gives them an excuse to get into the... Oh, see, that's why you haven't done it, because they need an excuse to
Cobra.
get into
I'm playing that 3,000... I'm playing that 3,000... that year 3,000 plays right now. And I have the tape.
All right.
Someone, you guys gotta get rid of this as well.
Okay.
A magnet will do just fine. It's a VCR.
Oh, cool. I got tons of magnets for my arthritis.
Oh, yeah.
So where's our next...
Do you guys know about the healing powers of magnets? Because there's a seminar I can take you to.
Fuck, Hermina, you're always talking about those damn magnets. Let's just get to Kings.
Okay.
That's really the end of the scene.
So, yeah, I think... So, obviously, we're setting up the next scene.
I feel like this is the 3rd time I've played a character who killed somebody with an axe.
Yes, absolutely, yes. I think during all of this, we're trying to avoid taking the major highways and stuff like that. With using the back roads, we're going up through...
No, we go straight there.
Despite all that?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's how it was said. We're all on the way. Guys, we should take the back roads and try to avoid being seen. Something. I mean, like, sitting on the highway, it's like we're sitting targets, aren't we?
Why are we sitting targets?
Because we just fucking killed him. You guys just killed a man.
Yeah, which is totally metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, metal.
Like, it's the first time we've done this?
This is not the first time.
This is the first time in LA, man.
Oh god, what were the other ones?
Well, I mean, remember the ritual sacrifice thing that we used to do?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. That was so fun.
What the fuck? Yeah. Ritual sacrifice?
Stig in the back goes, Satan.
Jeez, Satanist or something?
I mean, sometimes.
No, not really.
Stig's in the back, holds up a Satanist card. Paid member.
Satan.
Yeah, he's a Satanist. He's a paid member of the Church of Satan.
I mean, that's not the only reason we do it.
No.
God.
I mean, I feel like part of why we did the band was as a way of killing more people in more places.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
I mean, who's going to suspect rock stars?
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
I mean, honestly, like, people are dying to be killed by us.
Right?
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, we did have an album called Get Killed by Us. So
we did
That explains a lot.
Do you remember those couple groupies that actually begged to die by our hands?
Right, and we kept them on forever because watching them
oh,
grovel was so
did you
fun.
actually kill
that
them?
was eventually.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
they were the ones who took the overdose.
Oh god.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is my character, freaking the fuck out.
Right.
He is like, oh shit, I'm going to fucking die here.
And, I mean...
Oh, do you remember the one time that there was an undercover cop in England? Remember the shit we did to that guy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
What'd you do to him?
Well, okay.
He was never found.
I think that's a good way to end the trip over to Kings, you're relenting this tale of how you tortured this guy. So the beginning of the next scene, my character's fucked.
Oh, and then how many great ones are we? Ezra's what? Number like.
Who cares?
He
We're on
least,
Ezra's like,
at
yeah,
least a
whatever,
dozen
man.
or more.
Hopefully I get to keep on longer than the last one.
We're
3 years.
We're on to your scene at any rate.
Yeah.
Would you care to establish because resolution will be bad?
I feel that we have arrived at King Cobra's.
I feel like that's likely. I feel like that guilt showdown's about to come up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So, we get to Cobra's. Or King's. King Cobra's.
Welcome to King Cobra's.
Hey, King.
Hey, what's up? What's up,
Hey,
babe?
King.
We
How's it
got
going?
a bit.
Hey, Duke of Cuckington.
We
good to
got
see
a bit of a
Hey,
problem.
Vermina. What's up? What's the problem,
Ezra,
babe?
I'm also here.
Hey, Ezra, how'd your show go, man?
Dude, it's great. He's gonna keep me on it, and eventually I'm gonna be killed. It's awesome.
Sweet.
I lived for this moment.
Did they tell you about the whole Satan thing?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm
Down
cool.
with
I'm
that?
absolutely down.
Cool.
Pulls out the card of membership card. Dude, I'm
Nice.
totally okay
So,
with it.
Hail Satan, everybody.
Hail Satan.
we
Hail
got
Satan.
we got
And Duke comes, Hail Satan.
the late we've got the late great one and
right on. Cool. How are you
a
gonna get rid
morgue
of that bot?
attendant
Oh, shit.
that got in the way.
Did it, which one of you killed that guy? Was it you?
Vermina axed him.
Oh, cool.
I
You erased
mean,
the footage, security footage. Did you do
Yeah.
yeah,
the hacking
that's-
thing?
yeah,
Cool.
hacking,
Not a lot of
and then
people
he got
know
like
this.
a tape.
Not a lot of people know this, but Jaden went to MIT.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Right on,
So now we've got a barbecued great one and
With no hands. Damn, girl.
I think we have hands,
Yeah.
so they're just somewhere else.
axed attendant that we were thinking maybe the dogs were hungry.
Yeah, okay. I've been trying to give him a taste of human flesh. Let's do this.
Sweet.
Cool.
Stig, come help.
And that's when the sirens start up.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I think this is the time for the showdown.
What the fuck, man?
Shit.
Did you guys leave the fuzz here?
I know I got those tapes.
I told you
And
guys we should.
Cuckington even brought out a VCR tape.
Yeah. I told you we should have used the mountain passes and fucking thrown up the lead.
We've never had to deal with that before.
Yeah, we've never had cops show up here before, Duke of Cuckington.
I don't know.
It's
He
I thought you were my best friend.
We
but-
are best friends. I know what you're talking about.
He went out to get ice, and then the EMT show up.
Oh shit!
We didn't call him.
No, fuck no.
He went and got a VCR tape, and
Because
now
I didn't want to
the
recover a
cops
body
are
from the
here.
freaking morgue.
Dude, I don't know what I don't know.
This is some bullshit, man. You gonna squeal, pig?
I'm not a pig.
You bullshit. I know a pig when I see one.
Bacon.
I should have known you were a pig earlier, but I was too focused on having sex.
Should have noticed from the pop shirt.
I can't blame you for that one.
Anything you want to confess before I shoot your ass? Pig.
Should we do to him what we did to the London guy?
Oh
wait,
shit.
no, we don't have time for that.
I fucking book it as soon as he raises the shotgun. I'm gone. I'm fucking sprinting.
Shit, we gotta catch him.
Fuck.
And
Release the dogs!
End of the scene right there. Is
Yeah.
we release the
so
dog.
I guess it's take your bad guy.
How do we resolve the last?
You have so few dice.
I know.
So we're up to the resolution.
Hey, there's the
Yeah.
times where I've had more dice than everybody else.
True.
Yeah.
We're this time out. It's me. We're up to the resolution scene.
Yeah.
Everybody. And that because I'm the wild card.
Dun, dun, dun.
This could go well for Vermina. And honestly, if it goes well, that means her final tally gets worse for her.
Yeah.
So,
I'm pretty fucked.
yeah.
You could still come out good.
Yeah.
So, like, Vermina, knowing that shit's going south, ducks away. Like, she doesn't want to get involved in any of this shit. Like, she's a survivor.
Okay.
So, like, she's out a window going the other
I feel like we're
way.
all kind of standing
like we were
outside,
still
though.
outside.
Oh, are we outside?
Yeah,
We never
I
went
had
outside.
the feeling that we
I
were
don't know if the
outside
cobra's
because
still
I was
there.
like screaming, "Release the dogs!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Vermina's booking it the opposite way of where you're booking it.
Okay.
And not booking it, she sort of slinks off and hides in the junk.
Okay.
Like the vermin she is. And watches the whole scene go down.
Yeah.
As the cops show up, King Cobra goes, "This is bullshit!" Shoots you.
That's a shocking because it's very, very short distance. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, it would still hurt.
But,
It would wound.
They don't have that big of a distance, to be honest.
on how fast you are.
They're like 60 feet.
Also really depends on how far you would run.
Yeah.
Full sprinting as a police officer and full,
Well, it's
Yeah.
messy and I say you got shot.
Okay.
Not mortally wounded.
No.
Now, depending on how you roll in the
Yeah.
end. It's just more interesting for me if the whole scene begins with you getting shot.
And I'd say that King probably has at least 24 dogs, and that he has like
Yeah.
a thing that he can just like
Shot and then
Jaden,
being
like,
chased by the car.
Jaden like kind of knows where the button is. She hits the button because she wired it all up. Being an MIT grad, she hits the button and all the dogs are
Right.
released.
So, the first thing that happens is Duke of Cuckington is shot.
Okay.
Which causes the police to
Open fire.
fucking
Start
ventilate
opening behind her. Yeah.
King
Oh,
Cobra.
they're all just, it is a grain of gunfire at anybody in
See,
the middle of it.
this is why you had to get shot.
Yeah.
So Jaden
It's like fucking cornerstone of the scene.
and
Yep.
Jaden like hits the bed and then like slinks behind one of the cages.
Right.
So the dogs are probably shot.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, the dogs are running towards the police.
So there's like gunfire, dogs.
Dogs sprinting in
Yeah.
all fucking directions.
Stig is in the middle of it all doing this.
Just somehow, like,
He's
fucking...
like,
just
"Stay
balls flying around him,
dead."
not being hit at all.
Until a dog jumps on him and takes him down.
Ezra's like, I've lived for this moment! And then a
Right.
dog gets him by the throat.
I'm not definitely saying that you die from the shot,
No,
but
yeah.
it knocked you down.
It definitely, it caused me to limp the fuck away.
Yeah. And we'll let the dice determine whether or not Jaden got caught in the gunfire.
Yeah.
But Vermina,
Yeah.
in all of the chaos, sneaks away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that. It's like a giant, epic, poetic ballet of violence ending Act 2.
Yep.
Dogs, cops, like
People
just-
getting attacked everywhere.
The showdown.
The Cobra slithers out and bites
Epic.
King Cobra.
Right.
No, the
King Cobra's very dead already.
Oh, yeah, no, exactly.
No, the king. I think if the Cobra were to get out,
No, King Cobra doesn't get ventilated. He runs back in to hide, and the Cobra bites him.
I already said he got
Yeah,
ventilated.
I
know,
think
yeah.
he's ventilated, but I think
Let's
if
remember
Cobra,
the yes
Sure, yeah.
and rule of improv.
I know, yes. I do.
If the Cobra were to get out, I would think that it would get a cop.
Think a cop?
Yeah.
So yeah, so when the cops goes down with a fucking cobra, bite him like, ah, fuck, a cobra bit me. It's just chaos, and everybody's,
Right.
yeah.
And Vermina just sneaks out, gets on a bus with a trench coat over her chainmail bikini. Like, yeah, this is a Friday.
This is a Friday.
Yep.
It's time for me to go and start a new band to continue the killing.
Pretty much. Okay, so that's the end of Act 2. We're gonna find out in the aftermath how things went for this lovable pack of idiots.
Not well.
So everybody takes the dice that they've accumulated so far and rolls them.
Oh boy.
That is I think the You're Dead ending.
I rolled a 6 white and 6 black.
That is 0.
I know.
I thought mine was gonna be white, but it's actually black.
Is there a 0 ending?
May I suggest that you are the one that gets killed by the cobra? maybe you guys want to play out the epic gun violence.
Oh my god.
Throughout your aftermaths.
Yeah.
Because if you guys don't mind me reading these aloud.
Yeah, please do.
I haven't even rolled mine yet.
Yeah.
Is it 0 to...
Zero, the worst thing in the universe.
Oh, absolutely.
This probably doesn't include death, since death would be way better than whatever this is.
Oh, absolutely.
Be creative and don't settle for the first worst thing that comes to mind. There's something darker, more awful, more wretched in there somewhere. So it gives you something to think about.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm going with this.
Paralysis.
I know where I'm going with this.
I think I know where I'd be going with it.
Black, too, is brutal. Wounds that never heal for starters. Stuff sawed off, blown off, or burned off on your way to grand, ignominious failure. Kiss whatever you care about goodbye. You may die, but you may not.
Okay, I have my idea.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll for Vermina.
Yeah, let's see what happens with that. Oh.
So that cancels out. So that's
Black 4.
Black 4 for Vermina. Savage. Savage as in something is broken or mashed. Maybe you've got a permanent limp and a bad reputation. Plus you totally fail.
No one gets out of this one alive. No one gets out of this one well.
She's not.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I'll
she's
be
not
alive.
dead, but you know.
Yeah.
I'll be alive.
She already had a permanent limp. She's clearly just lost her arthritis madness.
Fucking pseudoscience.
I guess I'll start this since I have the most dice.
Yeah.
So, Vermina Van Anthrax is on her city bus to downtown to get to the Greyhound station to get the fuck out of LA when somebody recognizes her. And it's like, oh, you're that chick from RPW. And she's like, no, I'm not. And they're like, yeah, this is you on the AMAs. She's like, that's not me. And they're like, what are you doing out here? And there's like fucking gunfire going off in the background. She's like, fucking nothing. I'm doing nothing out here.
There's people videoing you.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Streaming
Covered
it
in blood.
live.
Right. There wouldn't be... Oh, yeah, there would be blood on her from the morgue.
Even the fucking axing.
No, I'm good. Thanks. Thanks for asking. I'm just a fan. Fan of RPW. That's me.
We recognized you.
Yeah.
No way of avoiding it.
Right. Meanwhile, the violence is still going on back in...
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So back to your aftermath. In the worst thing ever.
So the white dice, though, are...
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
These are
Just
just
put it in the
ending
center of
stories.
the table to keep track of how many dice you have left.
Cool. So he does mildly get shot, and he does get bit, and is able to escape. However, he doesn't go straight to the hospital, nor does he go to his police brethren. He's too freaked out by everything. He's too freaked out that whoever survives this fucking onslaught's gonna kill him in the end. After hearing probably at least an hour's worth of stories of how they brutally murdered people in all these awful, inexplicable ways, he is just freaked the fuck out. And he does eventually get medical treatment after the gangrene has set in.
Okay.
Well, Jaden originally ducked behind one of the dog cages as soon as she hit to open the cages. The gunfire started going, and she realized King Cobra was down. So she starts to crawl out to him. And just as she gets to his dead, lifeless, extremely bloody and holy body, is when the real King Cobra, Snake, finds her.
Okay. After her uncomfortable bus ride to the Greyhound station, Vermina Von Anthrax is greeted by a bunch of LA's finest
Yep.
as she gets out of the bus. They're like, hands on your head, down on the ground. And she's like, shit, is this a new dance move? And they're like, fucking funny. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Put you under arrest, to put it politely.
Put her under arrest, which gets filmed also. Them aggressively putting her under arrest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that scene.
Danny Cunnington makes a full recovery and has to testify in court. However, having to relive all of this causes irrevocable damages, and the nightmares never stop.
Jaden doesn't die from the snake bite wound. However,
bit your tit.
I was thinking ankle.
Okay.
However, she never walks the same again. Because the wound is always oozing just a little bit. It never heals.
That's gross.
Okay.
It looks like it's mostly healed, but on a bad day, it just weeps a little bit.
Bad day in jail.
She also has to testify in court.
I'd imagine she's under arrest, isn't she?
She's trying to prove her innocence when she's testifying.
Yeah.
Because how could sweet Jaden Knight be a murderer? I'm too stupid. Because, you know, Jaden Knight's just a stage name. Nobody knows what her real name is, so they can't actually prove she went to MIT.
Meanwhile, they know that Vermina von Anthrax's real name is Velma von Stuten. There are a bunch of character witnesses to prove that she was not a good person, that she got kicked out of medical school for doing unwholesome things to a dead body.
Is that it?
For audiences only. I'm not saying what she did specifically. I'm leaving
I
it up to your
appreciate the
imagination.
self-censorship.
After watching American Horror Story,
Yeah.
I can only imagine some of the things.
Oh my god. That is a show for mature audiences only. And not the faint of heart either.
But she doesn't even pretend to be innocent. She's like, yeah, I fucking killed all these people. Let me tell you about some more people I killed. Like, she doesn't give a shit. She's like, and by the way, I'm the one that outed Valerie Plame as a CIA agent, and I let the fucking people in the Scooter Libby take the fall for it. Because I'm just a bad person. I came up with the weapons of mass destruction idea. All that shit. And I was only like 12 when that shit happened. I believe so much in Satan. And I believe that the worst things that I do on the planet, like, the more I'm going to be rewarded in the afterlife. I plan on being a general in the army of darkness for when the end days come.
Is that it? Is that all?
She delivers all this while staring straight at Danny Cunnington.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
This is not, this isn't the first character you've had that has talked like this
No, it's not.
at the end.
I think that same character also killed somebody with an axe.
It's the
true.
same character.
Yeah, pretty much, just different names.
Despite helping lead to this huge case, he resigns himself to just being in the background. He never takes any major cases and just kind of wallows in self-pity and depression, and eventually hands in his final notice after just about a week and a half after the trial is finished. He hands in his notice.
Oh, you just still have a die. Okay, I was worried that it was just ending with your weeping sore.
Nope.
Okay,
All right, so
get down to the brutality.
Jaden. Although they can't find what her name was prior to being her stage name, witness protection is a wonderful thing. She still somehow gets convicted without. She has no idea how. Orange doesn't look so good on her. But doesn't really look good on anyone. She eventually has to be put into solitary confinement because there was just a small misunderstanding with that bitch down the way. In the next cell, she wouldn't shut up. She So I slit her fucking throat. Now I'm in solitary, waiting for death row. But I've got a few more appeals to use before then.
What dice do you have?
2.
Oh, excellent, because I only have 1 left.
One of the things that Vermina von Anthrax confesses to is murdering the Prime Minister of Switzerland.
What?
I remember that one. That was totally cool.
She says where you can find his body.
Oh my god.
And it results in an international incident, and the people of Switzerland demand that Wilma von Stutten be released into their custody for high crimes. Which was her whole play because she doesn't want to go to jail in America.
Granted.
She hears that the jails in Switzerland are very nice, so that's why she picked the Prime Minister of Switzerland out of all the people that she's killed. She gets on to the front page of many newspapers after saying Ted Bundy was a pussy.
I agree.
He was.
Cowardly, unattractive bitch.
She says, I've never, ever killed anybody that was weaker than me. I went for the biggest, strongest bucks I could find and put knives straight into their fucking necks.
Jeez. Day 1 prison. My turn?
Your turn.
On his last day, Danny Cunnington checks out a very particular item out of the lockup, out of evidence locker. A shotgun belonging to King Cobra. And then the dreams stop.
Mature content warden.
Yeah.
We don't want to get complaints about that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Who knows what he does with it?
Yeah,
It doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a very open-ended ending for him.
It's pretty much what I was thinking for the ending, but
Yeah.
you know, we don't have to be explicit.
No.
Yeah.
Just the nightmare stop. Who knows why?
Yeah.
We end with Vermina von Anthrax in her jail cell in Switzerland, writing out her tell-all memoir.
Nice.
Called I was a teenage Satanist bass player.
Songs
just
we've written
for-
about this for years.
And just for anybody who is wondering, Stig and Ezra died in the gunfight.
Yeah. Oh no. Ezra had his throat ripped out by a dog. He welcomed the sweet release of death.
Yeah.
Since he also got attacked by a dog.
I feel like Stig got killed by a dog too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He absolutely did. You
was
brought
doing
it up.
He was
You
doing the
brought it
metal.
up.
He
Like,
was going-
The balls flying all around him. He wasn't
Yeah.
being hit by anything, and then a dog jumped up and kills him.
right.
Yeah.
Well-trained dogs, man. If I ever die to kill everything.
Oh my gosh.
That's what they did. The entire town of Reseda is now dead.
It was just King Cobra.
Well, his snake. I mean, the real
His snake
thing was
survived.
dead.
The snake survived.
Yeah, the snake got a condo later. It's a good time for the
Yeah.
snake.
Oh yeah.
Snake rolled the best ending. Snake panties are dropping.
Snake skin panties
Oh,
are dropping.
gross.
So yeah, I'm maybe did a little bit of the greatest hits with some of Vermina's confessions. That's life. I got more murdery than I anticipated. That's on me. I say this like I'm not the one making the murdery decisions.
I know we joked about it during the break. That we talked about it during the break. Like that's like where this was all going. That all the great ones are dying mysteriously.
Right. It's like, okay,
It makes sense
so
for it.
I pretty much was trying to kill the great one by having him hit his head and drown in the bathtub.
Oh yeah.
But then you came in with the EMTs and
He was
we're
dead
like,
long before
"Shit,
that.
we
Let's
gotta-"
be honest.
Yeah.
The moment you guys let him in the pool of water, he drowned.
Oh yeah, probably. Probably aspirated on his own vomit.
yeah.
There's nothing. The vomit wasn't him vomiting. It was just coming out of his mouth because it was already there.
Yeah, but I do seem to play a lot of characters who end up being serial killers.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of questions there.
It's just, I just was gonna have her light the body on fire, but
I know. And that's what she's gonna do with that card too. I'm like, I know exactly what's going.
yeah, that's the whole plan. Was she
Like-
just was like, oh shit, we need to.
Oh,
Like
and
the failure and the guilt,
and-
like the police
and I
showdown,
also-
like those, like as soon as you drew those, we knew exactly where they were going. There's
I
no.
also get the feeling that, like, once Jaden did get to the console, she did wipe the entire system.
You think so?
Yeah.
You were also out of your fucking mind on drugs.
Doesn't matter.
That's where she works the best.
Granted,
She's like one of those
granted.
super hackers from the movies, where they do things like hack into people's light switches. I don't know how I'm doing this.
Actually, did you hear about the guy? Some hackers hacked, essentially hacked someone's house. The baby monitors,
Well, yeah,
the cameras.
The whole house was wired.
Yeah, and like they're like taunting the people living inside of it. Like it was a fucking horror story. I'm like, I would never want that to happen. That's why I'm not gonna buy an Alexa or that stupid shit.
And see, I
Uh-oh.
don't have an Alexa. We don't have a Google or anything like that. We don't have any of that kind of stuff. We probably won't have that kind of stuff. However, I saw a funny meme that made me want an Alexa just for that.
Really?
It was, Alexa, intruder alert.
Yes, I've seen those.
And it like turns all the lights to like red and starts playing the Imperial March. Dun 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 dun.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum,
So I think the main thing to take out of all of this
Yes.
is that Joey Fatone is the rabbit on the
Yes, Joe Fattone's Rabbit. You heard it here, folks. That is official. Thank you for listening to our podcast, The Masked Singer Talk About.
Rock
We don't have a
on.
good name yet because it's only going to last one season, to be honest.
Oh, they already knew
I know.
for the second.
I know they did. It really should only last one season. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so thank you,
Yeah.
Patrick and Christina for
It's
playing-
always an interesting
playing
game that I come away
Fiasco.
slightly scarred, but then I realize I listen to podcasts about serial killers and murderers on my lunch all the time.
I
So-
read about the serial killer. I read about
Dude.
serial killers for fun.
I'm just so excited to go see that new Ted Bundy movie. I am like, I want to go see it. The
one with Zac
Wicked,
Efron.
yeah, with Zac Efron.
Okay, there's a reason
So
why I
perfect.
have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and psychology.
Shit's awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Shit's interesting to listen
Serial
about.
killers are fascinating.
Also incredibly
Please
stupid.
don't kill us.
Incredibly stupid. No offense. No offense.
Anyway, yeah, so that was Total Fiasco, touring rock band, which ended up being...
Turning murder
Turning
band.
murder band.
They were also rockers.
Yes, no,
you
it's
know,
true,
it
yeah.
was- they were like
With
that.
the undercover cop.
I'll admit that in the 80s I saw a lot of like bad horror movies that involved like these bands were into Satan and they summoned real demons and all
Oh
that
yeah,
shit,
that
so.
was a
That
trope
was-
for a while.
That was the whole thing of the 80s for
Fucking-
Yeah,
it was because of the
yeah,
Satanic
yeah.
Panic,
Yeah.
which never fucking happened.
Dungeons and Dragons. It's satanic. They're summoning
Oh,
demons. They're
fucking
gonna go out and
fucking
murder
Magic the
people.
Gathering.
Magic the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Everything.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is way after
That was
the
a weird
80s.
one.
Yeah, that
I know, but
was
still,
after,
but
that
the whole
was
satanic
80s,
thing.
But no, the 80s was everything was satanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Because it
that's
was.
that's because that's when the Satanic
Reagan.
Panic happened, like the
Yeah.
whole childcare thing,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
fucked up.
So at any rate,
Yeah.
thanks for tuning in. Hey, there are other shows that on this network that are not Time to Tabletop After
And
Dark.
won't make you vomit.
One of them that I'm kind of pushing it into being After Dark is the Urban Shadows game, Generation Shadows.
Yeah, we kind of push the line sometimes.
We
We
do.
haven't gotten there yet.
We definitely went over it a couple of times on Generation Hero.
Yeah,
Mostly with Sister Midnight, which was me.
and we're one of our other season, one of the other set of episodes in that one's going to take place in some pretty gritty times. That's all going to get very
Yeah.
questionable.
We also have a game next Saturday on the 9th.
There is. You
Really?
want to talk about that game?
Yeah,
You're involved.
I am. I'm going to be a player next week in
You
a
are?
5th ed D&D.
I
So
think
am
you're
I.
also
Shot.
playing it.
Yay!
I'm not playing. it.
Actually, I literally just found this out.
I'm
So-
not playing because I wasn't asked.
I'm sorry.
So I guess Patrick and I are gonna both be playing in it. It's at the
The Great Escape Games.
Escape Games here in Sacramento. And
Want to come
we're-
see it live? I guess.
I don't know
Not
if
being an
that's
audience.
an option. Because
No, it isn't.
I'm going
It
to
isn't.
the last time I ran a game there
Yeah.
for the channel, we were in like a little...
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we were. I also ran a game for the
Yeah.
channel in that down there, and
It was in that little
we're in
room.
that little tiny room. Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I'm going to be a human rogue.
I'm gonna be the auntie warlock.
Oh, you're the warlock.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Creandra on Discord.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say what my Discord handle is. But yeah, you know who I am.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sean's running that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean's running
It'll be
it.
fun.
Who
I'm
else
looking
is
forward to it.
playing?
Vicky.
I don't know Vicky. Do I know
Who?
Vicky?
I think it's Vicky.
No,
wait, what's her name?
there's
Vicky.
Brianna might be playing.
Brianna.
Maybe. And then there is
Brianna and Vicky.
She was on one of our other shows.
Valerie.
Yeah,
Valerie.
Should know her name. I play a hoping game with her all the
She's
time.
been if it's who I'm thinking about, she's been part of our D&D community here forever.
Yeah, I feel like everybody...
More recently, actually, to be honest, about 2 years ago.
Okay, so
She's younger than me.
Okay, so it's probably not the Valerie I'm thinking of then.
She was on the One Shot Action Theater with me and Brad, as well as our good friend. You know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, look, Sean just posted a hook to our game.
Should we,
But no, we're not. No, we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to go on about it forever on this. So at any rate, yeah. So next week there's Generation Shadow on Tuesday.
Too exciting.
You're not doing your thing yet on Wednesday.
I haven't been able to find people to play it yet.
Okay.
So
I
yeah.
might have more time open now, so I might be able to.
Yeah, that's
I was not playing Wednesday games for a reason. Well, we're not going to
Different
go
story
into that
there.
on screen.
yeah.
So at any rate,
There may be a new show in the future on Time to Tabletop on every other Wednesday nights. We're switching off between us and hosting another streamer named Finici. Real cool person. Check out their stream as well.
yeah. But next week is definitely Generation Shadow on Tuesday and the Great Escape Games D&D game.
Yeah, and that one is going to be 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
And if there, you can check out the schedule on timetotabletop.com. That's with the number 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
Time to
Number
T,
two.
capital T.
Yeah. T number 2.
Just like
There's
the
3 T's
channel
over
here
the
on
first two.
Twitch.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
So thanks for pulling up a chair and
Making
make time to tabletop.
tabletop.
What? Outro card.